Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Good Dad Bad Son live. Got my brother in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's up with it, bro?
Man, tired, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sitting here like, shit.
I had to set the alarm for you today. Other day I had you at the damn ringing the doorbell.
Man. um, yeah, good Sunday though. The weather climbing back up.
It's fighting, ain't it?
Yeah, next week is gonna be in the 70s,
We need it.
60s, 70s. Man, my vehicles need it.
I was on the way to work today. That thing said 29. I said, no, that shit ain't working.
That cold air be killing my vehicles, boy.
Oh, it don't crank.
Mm-hmm.
Tires be going down.
The air, if you have any kind of little air leak, that cold air would get in, turn it into water, mess your brakes up, you know what I mean? For really
Headache.
do your truck something dirty.
Headache.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things. The engine itself.
Oh, I seen in the chat the other day you said you was dealing with that since early in the morning. That
Yeah,
one
man.
day.
I had to get up and drive out there, man. And he broke. It's something wrong with the differentials or the axle, but it goes in gear, but it won't move.
Got you.
So the wheel is just spinning. Well, the bar is just spinning.
But the wheels ain't moving.
Yeah, so it's either the axle broke or whatever, man. I went on and took it to the white man, man.
Damn. What's up, Daniela? What's up, Steven?
What up, Unc? What up, sis? Yeah, I went on and took it to Richard Kearns, man. I know that they'll probably have me right by Monday. I should have did that off the rip.
Yeah.
I called my Jamaican people. They came over there and charged me $400 for nothing.
Jesus.
The Russian act like he was coming out and told me the next day his truck in the shop. I'm like, man, I wasted time and money, man.
I'm telling y'all in the
towed.
way. Yeah.
I spent about $1,600 and they ain't getting nothing done on the truck yet.
Oh, the toll is outrageous.
Yeah, the toll cost me $630. So I told it twice because I told it to my yard thinking the Russian was gonna fix it.
Come through.
Then I had to tow it to Richard Kearns from the yard the next day. That was another $450. So altogether it was $1,500. I gave my Jamaican partners, mechanic service and shit, they charged me $420. They came out for like 2 hours just to tell me it was nothing they could do about it. Then got it towed from there. Yeah, that Thursday was crazy, man. Thursday was crazy. But yeah, we back at it. I'm gonna jump in one of my trucks soon. I got two in the shop.
Wow.
The first one that come out, I'm jumping in, bro. I'm getting back in myself.
Got you.
Run it up right quick.
Man, that's
What
dope
looking
that you can even do it.
You gotta get up early in the morning, huh?
Yeah, I gotta go out to Augusta, man. I've been in my own way. I'm out there in Athens with the school, and Augusta's about 2 hours away. And I get calls from up there, but I ain't want nothing too major. But then, like them big boys start reaching out. The Boys and Girls Club want a contract. University.
What they want you to do though? Come out there and just teach?
Yeah, come out there and put a location out there.
Shit.
And typical stuff. Like we probably bring it up when the YGs come back next week. I'm in my own way. I'm like, there's 4 schools up there already. Like, what I'm gonna do that they ain't doing?
They black owned?
2 of them.
Augusta's a black city though.
Yeah, 2 of them black owned. One of them is the technical college, and another one the white lady owned. She cool too, but
A black owned technical college?
no, the technical
inside.
college. Yeah, and then the 2 private ones is black owned, and then the other private one is
okay.
white owned. Yeah.
What's the technical college? Augusta Tech?
Yeah. Yep.
Institute?
Yep. So I know they issue. They probably too high or take too long, but the other 3 don't have financial aid, and I'm already on the list.
Oh, that's your
though.
lane.
Yeah, I'm already on the list in Augusta, and I never went out there and took advantage of it. So I'm going tomorrow, and I might be out there for a minute once if it start looking right. I just Athens just about on autopilot. I got a teacher there who pretty strong. So
that's dope.
yeah, and if I come back on weekends if I have to, but
You might need to hit Calvin up too. He out there a lot.
He talk Calvin not my friend. I can't wait till I see him.
Again?
I'm playing with him.
What Calvin mad at now?
Bro, he talking about when you go up there, stay at the La Quinta. I said, the what?
What's that?
I think he want to say the La Quinta. I said, boy, you trying to get me robbed and raped. Boy, I stayed on the damn La Quinta. I'm staying right in the medical district where the money at. I got to be around it to see what's happening.
Yeah.
He want me to stay
That's a
over
good
there.
look, though, boy. It's branching out, boy.
Yeah, it's time. We celebrated our 8-year anniversary.
Damn, it's been 8 years. It's been 8 years. I remember when you came in the park with the application
Man,
book.
that thick joint.
Shit was like 1,000 pages. I said, ooh-wee.
Plus the 500 pages I had to add to it.
Man, it's application.
Just to get in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we started our joints at the same time.
remember.
Matter of fact, yeah, you're right.
Yep.
8 years, 2017. Yeah.
Ain't look back. It got to work or it got to work.
Exactly. Ain't no plan B.
Facts.
That's the only reason why I'm still dealing with it. Because a lot of my homies done said, F that.
Right.
Ain't got up out of there, especially last year. A lot of my dudes I know, man, they was done with it, man. That industry took a hit. Truck industry took a hit.
It ain't for everybody, right? The entrepreneurship.
Nah. It ain't for, especially when you could just say, I'm done and go work and be all right. I can't do it, bro. I got too much overhead.
Man, I don't even know what type of job I would get to replace what I'm doing.
And that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, as far as they go, you know, as far as driving, you could still drive shit. You could drive a school bus and still make a stack to 1,500, you know, depending on the overtime and shit a week. Right. You still come out with about 50,000 a year or something like that. 60,000 a year. But shit, I'm trying to profit 300-400 a year, bro. I want some land and shit. Right. It's some things I want.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna get it like that.
Facts.
That route. But yeah, speaking of which, my man Floyd Mayweather, man, I don't even like him, but salute.
Power move.
Salute to Floyd Mayweather, man. Bought 62 apartment buildings in Manhattan.
Almost worth what, $500 million almost.
For $402 million. 62 apartment buildings, man.
Thank you, Shakira. Yeah, that was major right there. I had to go to multiple sites to make sure it wasn't a joke.
But you know what? He always owned. He's been doing real estate in New York.
Michigan though. No, in New York?
In Manhattan.
Okay.
He been in competition with them Asians, with them Chinese. He bought them buildings though, them corporate buildings.
Okay.
He owned a few buildings in Manhattan already.
Okay. Got you.
These are just apartment buildings. But he got commercial real estate in Manhattan. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's powerful, boy.
He got some good old white men around him.
He got a good team, I'm saying.
Yeah. That's I'm surprised he's not a billionaire yet, but he spent a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm about to say he on his BMF. He blow money fast.
He got $1 billion in watches.
Right.
He spent a lot of money.
Cars too.
And cars. Mm-hmm. And women. He spent $10 million a year in women.
Right.
But 62 apartment buildings in Manhattan, man, $402 million. That's easy. That's easy. A billion.
Yeah, his net worth got to be up there.
It's easy $1 billion. Mm-hmm. That's easily $1 billion, especially in Manhattan.
Right.
I'm surprised $4,000-5,000 a month.
Right, on the low end.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. I was thinking that too. Well, I was like, how he getting in was able to get all that? Because the Jews, that's Jew York.
Right.
The Jews, if the Jews ain't got it, the Asians got it, right. Especially in Manhattan. So he got a good team.
Yeah,
man.
They still be playing. They still play gatekeeper. Right. The people say all you need is money. Money is a good start, but them listings be private.
Yeah. And you gotta know about them permits and stuff. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I would have stayed out of Manhattan. I would have stayed out of New York.
You want to do the taxes?
Taxes, the permits,
yeah,
the laws, the Jews. I'd have stayed out of New York for real, bro. I'd have stayed Michigan. He could take Michigan, and Michigan have casinos.
I'm about to say he got a lot going on in Michigan though.
Do something with the casinos in Michigan. Get your fortune in Michigan, mm-hmm. Indiana. I would be on that side. I would be in the Midwest and the South.
Right. He want to be in the mix though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in New York.
he definitely don't need New York.
He must. Like I said, he got the right connection with him. Then
fell in his lap. Hope
Jay-Z ain't never do it. Jay-Z from there.
Right.
How he ain't got a bunch of buildings, apartment buildings in Brooklyn?
They say Jay selfish, man. He ain't doing nothing for nobody.
Yeah, but if I was him, I'd be in
Buy up everything, right?
man.
Credit good, face
Arkansas.
card good.
I'll be in Arkansas, Indiana. I'll be in Kentucky. I wouldn't be up north. I wouldn't go up
He
north
could have
for
came
anything.
down here and went crazy.
Texas. He definitely could have went crazy in Texas. Georgia.
Where's his strip club in Texas, ain't it?
Vegas.
Baked.
Vegas. Unless he got another one in Texas.
Okay.
But I know it's Vegas. That's where they was at. Who was just there? I think Cameron. Yeah, Cam was just there. No, I think he got one in Miami too, because that's the pictures they just took. And Meech and Rick Ross. But yeah, power move, man. By Floyd Mayweather. So salute to Floyd Mayweather, man. I'm inspired, man. I'm motivated, man. That's dope.
That was.
That's dope, man. Well, who we got in the building? What comments we got?
Like I said, I shouted out Daniela, Steve in the building, Shakira in the building.
Noah had a birthday party. She booked and busy today. She partying today. She told me hold it down.
Noah outside.
Noah outside. Kurt is at a high school reunion. I gotta ask him about that. It just registered what he told me.
Did he?
I thought his high school was closed down.
He did say that. Didn't
He got a high school. Hold on, man.
Where y'all meeting at?
Yeah. What high school you talking about?
You know, Cuz from out that way. You asked me for his number yesterday. He out there, and Red from out there.
Where?
In St. Louis.
Oh, he is. That'll be dope. Okay. Okay. Yeah, matter of fact, I hit Red. Red, he was at the gym yesterday. So Red said, man, he'd be more than honored to come up here, man.
Okay.
So anytime, he said Sundays and Wednesdays, they scrimmaging or something like that.
Okay.
They got games or something today, but he's like, man, any other time, he good. So that'll be good to get him and Kurt on. I forgot Red was from St. Louis. That's right. That's right.
That's all he talk about.
That's right. That'll be dope. Oh, man, I got to figure out something to start between them. I hope they from two different sides of St. Louis, East and West St. Louis. Oh, man, I got to find some bullshit.
Ain't going to take long.
Red Kurt said the East side ain't shit.
Kurt ain't play no ball? No baseball or basketball?
Nah.
Kurt
was too busy being angry.
Got you.
Yeah, so that'll be dope too.
Yes, sir. Steve Floyd is well paid.
Yeah.
And so he got some smart people around him. Like they was, remember they used to be joking, talking about he can't read and all that shit. He pay people.
I've been saying that because everybody be talking. I forgot what we was talking about before, but I was like, man, no. When we was talking about the slave, when you played the clip of the man, the Louisiana American, they was like, oh, he can't read. I said, shit, Floyd can't read, and he, you know what I mean? He rich, he wealthy. He can't read neither.
They missed the whole point of the clip.
The whole point, man. Attack that black man.
He can't read and write, and he still don't want no help from y'all government.
Attack that black man for nothing, man.
Be your own people, though. I'm telling you.
The entire Alabama police force is put on leave.
What?
The entire Alabama police force is put on leave. It can't be the whole state of Alabama. It has to be
one of them cities, one of them small cities.
One of them cities. But they're put on leave after grand jury finds them guilty of operating like a criminal gang.
Yeah. I would leave Alabama walking. I went with the shirt on my back. People died to make it out of there, and it's people still moving to Alabama on purpose.
Eli, can you tell me what city in Alabama that the police force was put on leave, please? I delivered one load to Alabama, bro. Never again. I don't even like. It's like when you see that entering Alabama,
your whole vibe.
My
changed.
spirit didn't even. You know what I mean? And then I was in a real rural area. I forgot what part of Alabama I was in. It wasn't even none of the cities. It was the outskirts. They was cool though. The white boys there, they was cool, but I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, ain't even no opportunity to come up in Alabama. They don't have lottery. They don't have no professional sports teams. What you there for?
I didn't even like the roads I had to take to get to the
Dirt?
warehouse. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't dirt though. it was concrete.
Okay.
But it still had the dirt road
On the side of it.
feel.
Got you.
The only thing that was just concrete.
Yeah.
But other than that, still
No curb.
2 lane, 1 lane.
Yep.
No curb, woods.
Yep.
For a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Me and China went down there for my uncle's funeral. So we, I think we should take 20 to get there, right?
Yeah, coming from that way. But I came from Texas. So I came the other way.
So, yeah.
I was coming back from, I was coming through Texas to get to Alabama. But 20 take 85, take you right there too.
So on the way back, I don't know what happened to the phone, or we didn't take 20 back. We took the streets all the way back, and it was like cotton fields and everything, bro. That was the worst ride. I ain't been back to Alabama since.
I didn't have no service either.
Man,
I didn't have no service for like 30 minutes. I ain't had no service. I wasn't using Wi-Fi, but I remember my phone.
We
I
should
couldn't
be on
make
the
a phone
damn
call or nothing.
highway by now.
Yeah, Alabama. It's Alabama, Mississippi, South. I gotta throw South Carolina in there.
Couldn't pay me.
Louisiana.
Couldn't pay me.
I'm not messing with Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina. I'm not messing with them states.
My family from Gadsden, Alabama. We have property, land there, and everything. We still got family there, but I ain't. They can keep it, bro.
And I done been out there to Opelika. I was messing around in Opelika a little bit with the trees. And them niggas just as dangerous as niggas from goddamn New Orleans
Any borough,
or Baltimore. Man, them niggas is dangerous, bro. It's a lot of murders out. Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah. They on
Opelika.
First 48, ain't they?
Man,
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Them niggas is dangerous. They ain't doing nothing but killing each other and gang banging out there too. Them niggas.
Nothing else to do.
I was in the projects. I was in Opelika though. I'm like, I thought it was gonna be like a country cool town where you get some bread and just chill and. Man, that niggas is wild.
Get the hell up out of there.
Yeah, I was done. I was done after that first trip. Nah, y'all niggas crazy. Did you find a city?
Hanceville, Alabama.
Hanceville? Yeah. Hanceville, Alabama.
Hanceville,
Hanceville, Alabama, man.
So they out there on their KKK.
Put the whole police force on leave.
For rampant corruption.
Rapid corruption.
Rampant.
So, rampant, my bad. But what happened was the dispatcher.
Mom Deuce went to Huntsville.
Yeah, for my nephew, they got a Nassau program. A Nassau program in out there for them kids.
Okay.
And nephew went out there. I think it was for like a week, right, Mom? Stayed in there, stayed in the facility they had. You know, it's like they was at Nassau. You know what I mean? For real.
She said they was so nice, couldn't believe it.
For real. She kept saying that. Yo, she liked it out there. She found her a restaurants and all that. And I ain't know nothing about Huntsville. So I was like, man, I never been to Huntsville. I've been to Birmingham, Montgomery, Opelika. I was like, nah, I don't know about Huntsville. But
I don't like the name.
She said them white people was treating her lovely. They looked out for her at Waffle House. And the restaurants they went to, everyone treated her nice. That's a Southern hospital. But especially in that area, because that program is big out there. Ma, how much was them tickets, man? I guess one ticket was like $1,500 for them kids.
She said she was out there for a week.
They was out there for a week. And, you know, they don't play. And I think it was him and one other little black kid. The rest of them kids was white and Asian.
They the only ones could afford it.
You know what I mean? That too. And the only ones interested in it.
That part.
You know what I mean? But
I wish I was closer to my cousin. My granddad was like the black sheep of the family. He would F everybody and F this and F that. And I'm like, bro, we famous. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, man. Damn, that's the
first black female astronaut, Mae Jemison.
Oh man, you know what? We got your cousin in the calendar, and I keep forgetting to bring it.
For real?
I'm gonna bring it when the kids do they show Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. She's in my mom's got these Black History calendars all the time, and
On the first page?
she's on the first. Jane, man, damn sure is, bro. I meant to bring it last time. I forgot. I keep forgetting it, but she's in there. We definitely gonna bring her through. I was trying to surprise you with it. Word up. But yeah, I ain't messing with them states, man. Nephew was out there for a week. with that Nassau program. Dope program. Even the room that the kid stayed in, it was him and an Asian kid. I think I was about to say
It's Sally.
I was about to say cellmate. Institutionalized. His roommate, I think, was the Asian kid.
Okay.
But even their rooms
Was like the spaceships?
was set up inside of a spaceship. Yup,
That's
it was dope.
I never even heard of that. That's
It was
crazy.
dope. Yeah, it's in Huntsville, Alabama. It was dope. Word up, the whole thing was dope. What else we got, man? New York State correctional officers walk out, man. Walk out.
Because of the other guys got punished?
No, because they're understaffed. So they've been working 24, 48-hour shifts. Comstock Correctional, Auburn. They're understaffed. They walked out. All of them walked out. Inmates not able to eat. The National Guards are
Taking over.
done took over the prisons up there now. They're working. National Guard. I don't know if y'all know in New York, the National Guard is now working in the prisons.
So they had to declare the state of emergency then.
I haven't heard. I don't know. They probably didn't. They probably just sent them. I guess they didn't have to declare it. They just sent them there. But it's not the whole state. It's just the prison.
Those two right. Oh, right.
It's just the prison. So it's not for the civilians and stuff. So it's just the prison, which they probably didn't really care anyway. Just send some people over there because they found a couple of inmates unresponsive. Some have died already. Yep.
Steven sent Mobile off the chain.
Inmates aren't being fed. No commissary, no showering. They not. Everything is locked down. Damn. You're not. If you ain't got no staff, they ain't letting them out that cell.
Right.
You know what I mean? They can't run nothing.
Right.
Oh, they say it was even inmates that was like supposed to go home and all that. But that's a lawsuit all day. If I'm supposed to go home today
Yeah.
and I don't go home today,
They ain't got nobody
it's a lawsuit
to,
every day.
process
it's
you,
It's
right?
a lawsuit. Yeah, they ain't had nobody for processing. But it's a lawsuit. So whoever got to sit there and wait till they figure this out, they going to get some bread.
That shit don't even make no sense. Because you a hostage at this point.
Yeah. And I'll come out with a knot on my head. I'll tell my celly, man, hit me on my head, man. Don't hit me too hard. Man. Give me a knot, man. I need a knot.
I'll send you a little something, bro,
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah, I was attacked and everything, man.
Damn.
Yeah. I was supposed to go home.
How they supposed to get their... Everybody gonna die. How they gonna get their medicine?
That's another thing that's not running. Medical ain't running. Yeah. Medical ain't running. Nothing's running. It's been
was
like 3 days now.
That was the first job I had when I got down here. I was the nurse at Phillips.
Oh, Phillips. Yeah. Phillips.
State
Phillips
prison.
State. Yep.
It was cool when I first started. I guess this lady was out on maternity leave or something, so I was in the clinic. So I ain't had to go out throughout the
You ain't
jail.
have to work the dorms.
Right. But
Okay.
then when she came back, they sent me to
You had to start working them dorms.
The C block and D block. These because everybody usually come to the clinic, but in C and D they can't come out. So the nurse gotta go there and you gotta be accompanied
Yeah,
by a
state
guard.
prison, they do go to the clinic.
Yeah.
Damn sure do.
But that, except for them people that couldn't come out. And
I'm thinking about the county.
that's what made me cut my braids off.
What
'Cause
happened?
I went to C
Them niggas trying to, them
Yeah,
niggas
try to
whistling
holler
at
at
you.
me.
Them niggas
Yeah.
whistling at you. I knew it was coming.
because they used to the chick coming. They was like nurse time. They about to get they, you know what I'm saying? They about to get their hand game on.
Ah, man, listen, them niggas probably was still beating their beat
Yeah,
off
that's
of you,
when I
man.
came through. They was like, "Fuck it, he'll do."
Them
I'm
niggas,
like,
word
"Hell
up, them
nah."
niggas is punks, man. I'm telling you.
But then, so I told her, I like, "Yo, I'm about to. I ain't with this shit, right?" So then they sent me down the hill to the work release joint. That was cool as hell until the day they supposed to get out. It's 2 buses outside. One gonna take you to the bus station so you can go home, and the other bus taking you back up the hill to the prison.
Then when you say down, is that Gwinnett or still up there by Phillip?
It's still by Phillips.
Okay.
Yeah, about half a mile down the road.
Okay.
So they working at Wendy's and McDonald's and stuff like that. But then I got my only job is to drug test them when they about to get out. These motherfuckers failing left and right, bro. That was the saddest shit ever.
Why they drug testing them
Before they go home.
before they go home?
That's just what they do.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Just to get them more time.
yeah. Right back up the hill. It was like I did it for probably about 2 months, bro. I think only like 3 people went home from the program. The one white dude had 1 day left, and he went AWOL on the last day. He didn't want and they found him, and you automatically get 5 years.
He didn't want to go home.
He didn't want to. 1 day, bro. I guess he figured like I'm here.
He
damn.
probably didn't have nothing to go home to.
Right.
Probably was homeless. I'm not going home either if I'm homeless.
One dude was having sex at work, sent him back up the hill. I can't be part of this. I felt like I was part of the system.
Yeah, that's corny, man. That's crazy. But you know what? Even in the jail, you know what they'll do too? If you fail a urine test for marijuana or something,
What's that?
they'll charge you with possession of marijuana. Yeah, they did that in the county too.
Wow.
They'll charge you with possession of marijuana. They'll charge you with it. They put me in the hole for investigation, a marijuana conspiracy investigation in Gwinnett County. Mm-hmm. This was 2015.
Okay.
They locked me up for They threw me in a hole for investigation of marijuana conspiracy shit. They got the white boy that was cleaning out the judge's chambers and stuff in the visiting room. Mm-hmm. They done caught him coming back to the dorm with a half a pound of weed, an ounce of meth, and some needles, syringes, and
somebody put in a garbage can for him.
Yeah, and he was beefing with them white boys, his own people. You know what I mean? They told on him, yeah, and then he told on everybody else.
Damn, that's how it started.
So he told them people the weed was mine.
Oh no!
Yeah, they came with my mug shot and stuff, and King got me out the cell, locked my cellmates up, everything. They took about like 15 of us. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. Man.
Right.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I ain't left this damn dorm.
I don't even know him. I don't even like white people, man. Period. I went to say it all type of stuff. I don't even like both my cellies was white.
Oh,
they're like,
shit.
But you've been sleeping here with them for 6 months. You ain't got no issues with them.
I ain't put me here.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I just be in there talking, man. Oh nah, man. I hate everybody, man. I hate everybody, man.
That's wicked.
Yeah, I sat in there for 30 days, but what saved me was I passed the piss test.
Okay.
I passed the urine test.
Okay.
So they had to let me out. It was just his word against mine.
Mm-hmm.
And my even I ain't gonna front you, my cellies. My cellies was from Forsyth, Georgia.
Okay.
That's the county where no black people was ever allowed to. You know, they
After
killed,
dark,
they ran them up out of there. They still to this day they don't,
Sundown.
they don't play with black people even living in Forsyth, Georgia. Both my cellies was from there. I ain't had no issues with them, man. You know what I mean? None. Them
Tupac, you heard Tupac. You ain't shit without your homeboys.
Straight up. Straight up. It wasn't we had all understanding. We never have a misunderstanding ever.
It be like that till they get back around their folks.
Facts. Mm-hmm. And I ain't had to do anything. They jump off the bed. You need me to? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. You need me to? Yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Got you.
Go ahead. So yeah. But yeah, Phillips is all right. Phillips ain't too bad. Phillips is what? I think Phillips a medium.
Yeah. They had mad friends. The inmates run the jail in Georgia. My dad was a CO in New York. And when he came down here to do it, he was like, "This hell no."
My man is at Coffee State right now.
Mm-hmm.
He said on the weekends it'd be 2 COs. That prison hold at least 2,500.
Bro, the inmates run the jail.
He said it's 2 COs working and they both women. I said,
yeah, they got had a bunch of women,
said,
and they don't pay nothing.
He said, man, we run this joint, man. He said the inmates run this, bro. He said I don't even go outside, man.
I went for my interview, family. My mother told me not to take the job. They came to get me, the nurses, and walked me all the way back to the clinic in the back of the damn jail, of course. Mm-hmm. But then when it was time to go, they let me go by myself, talking about just follow the road, follow the path.
What, inside the prison?
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, when we went, they must have been at breakfast or they wasn't out yet, so it was cool. But when I left, shit, it was everywhere. I had J's on. They were like, "Yo, what size is those?" Your size, nigga. Like,
oh, so you was on the compound.
Yeah.
You walking the compound now. No security. Nobody walking with you. Now, I seen women walk the compound like that. For real. Women nurses, women COs.
When I reached the gate finally, so it's like 2 gates. So I got to the first one. She opened it, let me out. But my issue was I had on blue, and they wear blue, and nobody told me.
Oh man.
So I'm trying to get back out to the front door, but it was an inmate up there mopping. He gonna tell me to go somewhere else. Like, oh, they'll let you out down there. I'm like, nigga, you don't fucking work here. My mother said, don't take that damn job. I'm supposed to get your ass killed down there. So I'm out in the yard trying to get out the gate. The people in the tower is looking out. They ain't looking in to see me. I'm out there for like 30 minutes. Like, yo, my mother said you.
They had shooters in the towers there.
They ain't had no guns, but they was up there.
Oh, I was about to say the mediums really don't have joints. I was in Autry State. That was the max. That was a level 4 with all the retarded mental health niggas. all the retarded mental health niggas, and they ain't had no but they ain't had no staff then. That was the 09.
They don't pay nothing in Georgia.
They don't pay nothing. Them people get look, chat. Correctional officers in Georgia that's working these maximum security state prisons where these dudes got life for homicides after homicide. They getting $15 an hour.
They might get $15 an hour now.
They getting $15 an hour, man. That girl told me how much she get. It was like $14 an hour. That was 09.
That's why damn near every week, one of them on the news for bringing in contraband.
Bringing in cell phone. Yeah. That's who bringing it in. I ain't gonna lie. That's who bringing the cell phones
for
and the
$15. You could take a chance,
man. The CO's bringing that work in, man.
In New York, it's one of the best jobs ever.
Yeah, you can make $100,000, $100.25 up there. Yep. All the overtime you want,
unlimited.
Yeah, that's one of the jobs to get for real.
If you can get it.
But yeah, I was at Autry State with all the mental health niggas, man. Basically Florida.
Gotcha.
Basically Florida, and yeah, they don't come out that bubble. They come out the bubble for count. Mm-hmm. And they wait for everybody locked down. You got locked down first.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody go sell locked down, then they come out and count. They'll come out and count and all that. But other than that, yeah, it's self-ran. Autry held about 2,500 too. They had about 30 COs, 20, 30 COs working in the ICE team, the CERT team or whatever. But yeah, that's
them young boys be working the hell out them women COs down here. That's how they end up pregnant and all.
Man.
They ain't got nothing but game. Like,
nah, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't even that. The ones when I was there, them young niggas was messing with them punks, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they was. They was.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah, them young GD niggas was messing with them. Them niggas had they was doing the whole girlfriend, boyfriend thing and all that, and naming them, and yeah, man.
Beefing over them and everything.
It was split up. The GDs was split up. The older GDs didn't rock with the younger GDs. The younger GDs was messing with the punks. The older GDs wasn't with that. And the Muslims and the GDs went to war for about 2-3 weeks. We was locked down for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
Muslim Archie slapped the punk.
Yeah, he would have told his boyfriend.
The punk kept running back and forth across Archie. Archie watching TV. The punk kept running across back and forth in front of him. And he told him, don't run in front of him again. He slapped him. Then that started the whole thing. He ran and got Weezy.
Boyfriend.
Yep, GD Weezy.
Wow.
And it was on. I'm talking about niggas getting stabbed and everything over that.
Get the man.
That shit started over a punk, bro. About 3-4 niggas got stabbed, man. I stopped going to the yard. I ain't going out there. Word up. I'm not going to the yard. Yo, we going to hoop? Nope.
Straight.
Nope.
I got too much shit going on.
Too much, nigga. I'm going to play chess.
Right.
I'm going to get on this chessboard, nigga. Play Scrabble. But yeah. So New York, man. New York is just everything about New York is just they find a way, man. They find a way to destroy New York. Everything about it. That's why I said I would have never bought them apartment buildings in New York. I ain't doing nothing in New York, bro.
I mean, it's cool for him, I guess.
No, it's cool for him because it's money long enough.
Right.
And I guess he got the right people. He got to have the right people around to even be able to acquire all of that.
To even know it was for sale.
Yeah, especially in Manhattan. So I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
But he would have got so much more.
His money
$402 million.
Yeah.
You would have had your own state somewhere.
I'm telling you.
Your own city.
That's what I was talking about. I said we need our own damn country, but we can't even.
Man, he went to Arkansas, even in Michigan. You could take over any city in Michigan, $402 million, the whole city.
Right.
Casinos and all. The whole city.
He can do what Elon just did. Elon bought the whole country.
Right.
he could have got a city.
Bro, Michigan and Ohio and some parts of Pennsylvania, they still got the Amish.
Yeah, they're just waiting to be.
The Amish is still alive. That's why I be laughing at Cam Patterson, that young boy, the comic, when he be talking about the Amish. Because it messed me up. I actually had to pick up a load of watermelons from the Amish in Michigan.
Okay.
I ain't know I was picking up from Amish. So I get there, me and Sauce. We pull up. It's like 10 in the morning. We've been driving through the night. We pull up. It's like 10 in the morning. We in the middle. The address brings us to a dirt road in the middle of Michigan. I'm talking about out there. It ain't nothing but acres of land.
Okay.
Few houses, but we on this road, literally dirt road. This where the pickup is. We looking, ain't no warehouse, no docks, no nothing. Just houses. I'm like, this some bullshit, man. So we here,
Some
looking
horses
around.
coming.
I get out, nothing. Nobody, not a soul. I get out the truck. Sauce get out. Sauce got to take a piss. He pissing. I get out. I can't, once again, the phone not working. I'm trying to make a call out. I can't get no service. So I'm walking around like this, trying to find somewhere. I'm cursing. Sauce laughing. I'm snapping. Man, something just told. I felt, you know, when you could feel somebody watching you. So I look up. It's two little white girls, man. Like 12 and 8.
Yeah.
Behind the truck. Now, mind you, Sauce is pissing in between the truck. They behind the truck, peeking out to see their heads. I don't see their body. I just see heads. So I look out, see two heads.
You in the
they
whole
scared
scary
me.
movie. All right, you in a scary movie.
I said, oh, shit. Yo, where they came from? Yo, where y'all come from? So I'm looking. I just stopped. I'm looking at them because I don't know what's going on. I just see two little white girl heads. So then another one came. The third one, she's like a little older, probably 14. So she came. She ain't say nothing. She just went like this. They're barefoot. This a dirt road of rocks, though. Rocks. They walking like it ain't nothing. They
Not a
stepping
problem.
on stones.
Not a problem.
All of them barefoot dresses. So they take off running, matter of fact. So I'm like, Sauce, I think we got to go this way.
Okay.
They take off running. It's like a farm shed where it look like horses should be there or something. So they bend the corner. I can't even see them no more, so I keep walking. So I was getting in the truck to back the truck up and shit. So I keep walking. Now I see where it's like a little dock area where a truck can back up to. So I'm like, oh, okay, bet. So I walk. It's open. I walk up. He's coming out now.
Okay, they went and got him.
Older white dude. Amish. He probably about 50.
His beard was crazy?
His beard was long, but it wasn't crazy. He didn't look crazy.
Okay.
They be looking Jewish to me for some reason.
Yep.
But so he about 6'3", you know what I mean? He came up. He talking though. He like, hey man, come on, y'all right here. Back up right here. We got I said, all right. So I came up, I hopped up. It ain't no steps. They jumping up, bro. The 8-year-old
with no shoes.
With her hands, yes, jumped up. Yeah, on the 8-year-old. So I'm looking at everything, tripping out. So I jump up there, I get up in the warehouse. So now I see they got them big buckets of watermelons that be in Walmart.
Yeah.
It's coming from the Amish. And them same big buckets that be in Walmart, full of watermelons, is coming from the Amish, be on a pallet. You just take them, deliver them to Walmart. They take them right off the truck and put them right in Walmart and slap a price tag on them. That's it.
Gotcha.
So they was loading. It was a warehouse full of those. So I come in the warehouse. I'm chilling. Now it's just girls coming out from everywhere. So now it's getting weirder to me. Cause now I'm like, where the men? Where the dudes at? It's at least 12 girls.
Working there.
From 4 to about 18. And then it's like his wife. I guess she was his wife. She was there. She came and said hi too. But it's girls. So I'm looking like, you know what's coming to my mind. I'm like, man, he having sex with all of them.
Right. You think he on some cult shit?
Yeah. I'm like, he's sleeping with all of them. Then so Sauce back in. He come up. He hop up. So I'm like, Sauce, I ain't see not one nigga yet, bro. Not one. So it's like, I'm gonna ask him where they at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him. I said, go ahead. So Sauce asked him. Sauce said, hey, because they had a basketball hoop in the warehouse. They got a basketball goal up there. And I'll never forget, I didn't see the 4-year-old. I missed the part. I didn't see the 4-year-old. She got to be 3 or 4. I didn't see her. I'm leaning on something, and I'm watching the girls. I'm amazed because the 2 little girls is pushing. I tried to help. I said, yo, I'll do it.
You in the way, bro. Move.
Nah. Everybody, all the girls is like, nah, we got it. And they got the manual joint. No electric pallet jacks, no none of that.
don't do
They got the
electricity like
manual
that.
joint where they using all their strength. It's the two younger ones too, like the 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds or whatever.
Still no shoes.
No barefoot. They'll run circles around Eli, AJ. And they'll run circles around them. No shoes, barefoot, pushing the water, the big joint of watermelons. One by one. They had to load 19 of them motherfuckers. One by one. So they coming by and shit. I'm amazed. I'm just watching. I'm like, that's crazy.
Casey
right?
just hopped on.
So I'm like, what up? Yeah, bring Casey in. Casey said he was coming. So I'm like, I'm telling Sauce, what up, Casey? I'm talking about my experience when I picked up a load of watermelons from the Amish in Michigan. So I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, this is crazy. But I'm watching all of them. Matter of fact, the other ones is climbing because they actually got the watermelon buckets, the big buckets that be in Walmart, stacked, and they probably double high, right? Yeah, they double high. But the girls is climbing. I guess they was counting the watermelons that was inside the joint. I don't know what they was doing. But I know, what up, Kurt? I know they climbed up there barefoot and inside the joints, like they was counting the watermelon.
Right.
So I'm just looking at. I'm so amazed by this shit. And in dresses, barefoot, jumping down, boom, all that. Man, I so happened to turn around, man. The 3-year-old, 4-year-old girl, right here, bro. I'm talking about
in your face,
face right here the whole time. She was kneeling. She was like squatting, barefoot. She was squatting down on top of another something. She was on top of something, but like right here, I said, "Oh shit, I didn't even know she was there." I'm like, yo,
got the drop on you.
Drop on me, bro, the whole time. She right here, kneeling down like this. So when I turned around, I was like, yo, that she smiled, right? And there was an all-black cat next to her. They both just looking at me, sitting there looking at me. I was like, yo, this is the weirdest shit ever. It was freaking me out. But when she smiled, I laughed. I was like, yo, I didn't even, you quiet. I said, yo, you the one. You a problem.
She knows she had you.
So the other lady, the oldest lady, I guess his wife, she came around. She was like, yeah, that's our active one. She was like, that's our active one. Whatever. I was like, yeah, she cool. Then I just like kind of watched her. She was just hopping on everything, bro. 4 years old. Easily 4 years old. Climbing on everything. All her and the cat.
Yeah.
I said, this shit crazy.
She thinks she a cat.
This is crazy. So I'm watching everything. Sauce went over there asking like, yo, man, wait, you ain't had no sons?
And they went to town.
Where the fellas at?
Yeah.
They out in the field working. I said, oh, it's more work to be done. He said, yeah, they out in the field working. They don't come back until all the work is done. You know what I mean? I said, oh. So I guess they agriculture, but we don't see them. Dude was so cool. He telling me everything. They got 100 acres that been passed down to them from the 1800s, from their ancestors and stuff. They do everything. No electricity. The only thing he did have was he does have a phone in the main office.
Okay.
And a printer and a fax machine and shit like that because they got to conduct business.
Right. It's necessary.
Everything is horses.
Yep.
No tractors. None of that. None of that. Nothing. No cars. No nothing. And I was like, damn. And yo, they was cool.
Yeah.
They was cool, man. They loaded up the truck with them. All the women. He didn't do nothing. The little girls and the women loaded that trailer with them pallets of watermelons barefoot. He ain't lift a hand. They did all that. 19 pallets. That shit was about 45,000. The shit's so heavy. We blew 2 tires on the way back to Georgia. Matter of fact, we was coming to Georgia from Michigan.
Damn.
We blew 2 tires in Tennessee in the mountains.
Wow.
Yeah, but I just went somewhere else, y'all, for the Amish. What up, Kurt?
Hey, how y'all brothers doing?
What's
Cool.
happening?
What up, Casey?
Man, coolin'. How y'all doing?
Man, we coolin', man. We was just talking about Floyd Mayweather buying up 62 apartment buildings in Manhattan. Spent about $402 million. I don't even like Floyd, but that was a power move there.
Yeah, that was a good investment.
Power move, great investment.
But they say he big on real estate anyway.
Yeah, he had bought some corporate buildings. He already was involved in real estate in New York. I forgot what show he was.
He don't even buy regular buildings. He buy He buy big buildings that big people with big bread go to, and then buy communities. Come on with it. That's different.
Yeah, He's in the lane with them Asians and shit and them Jews.
With the jewelry? Are you saying the Jews?
No, the Jews.
Yeah.
The Jews in New York, the Jews mostly own everything, and the Asians. So when they come to Manhattan and them corporate buildings in Manhattan, they're either owned by an Asian group, mostly out of China, or some Jews. Yeah, a lot of skyscrapers. That's a fact, Calvin. Floyd own a few skyscrapers and shit. He been doing good with investment.
All right. I like y'all setup right here. I like the way you put that together. I need you to help me with mine.
Oh yeah, like and y'all gotta check out Casey. I'm gonna have you put your joint up before you leave out too. Casey
nah, look,
podcast.
I want Will to come fix mine up, man. Y'all every time I see y'all, I say, "Oh, these like they on TV." Hello,
no cap TV, man.
Man, you better know it. And I am manifestation on YouTube. Come on,
That's
man.
a fact.
Come on,
That's
man.
a fact. Yo, you ever picked up a load from the Amish?
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
Nah, I picked up the loads from the Indians, Asians, Caucasians, Mexicans.
Nah, you would know. You would know the Amish if you did.
And regular on, just mostly on occasions.
Yeah. And then we was talking about the Alabama police force. All walked out. I mean, my bad. The Alabama police force was put on leave.
What city that was?
Huntsville, Alabama. The whole police force was put on leave, man. Grand jury finds them guilty of operating like a criminal gang.
They're gonna do that to the whole country then,
Kurt,
right?
your TV, you got a TV on, Kurt? Somebody TV on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could hear that.
Let me
Yeah,
cut
mute
that
the TV or something. Please, sir. Yeah, KC, the whole Huntsville, Alabama police force put on leave, man. Grand jury finds them guilty of operating like a criminal gang, man.
Y'all see he just
What up, Cal? My bad.
When he got rid of that Constitution, number 4 or 14 or whichever one it was, the police can search and siege again. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna and he got rid of their records. So
Who?
Trump.
Oh, he got rid of what he got rid of?
All the misconduct from the police departments, he wiped all that out. They records that they had, threw that away.
Y'all gonna
And now
blame
they
this
can-
shit on Trump. Y'all found a way to blame this shit on Trump, man.
Listen. Hey,
They
man,
had to
hey,
be doing this shit. This shit had to be going on before Trump got in
listen,
office, man.
Nah, it's Project 2025. They told you what it was. You voted. You liked
Okay,
it.
so
You
he said he was
enjoyed
gonna
it.
give police immunity. So that means
They can beat your ass and go on about their business.
they gonna be all right. They should go to jail though. They definitely supposed to go to jail. This what happened though. This
They trying them, but that ain't they trying them, but that's a small piece compared to what's what I'm
What's
saying
really
gonna be on a
going
mass
on.
scale. Yeah, so
This-
we ain't gonna be goofy to it.
this what got them exposed. The dispatcher died from an overdose of fentanyl. Some shit he got out the evidence room.
So he got everybody.
Man, listen, man. I tell black people all the
Investigated.
time, just give them a matter of time, man. It's gonna backfire on them sooner or later, man. They doing too much bullshit. Just get them some time. Just stay out their way. Just stay out their way.
Hey, just survive them and watch them kill themselves.
Just survive them and watch them kill themselves, man. Because they all want the same power. It's a lot of white people that don't like Trump. So he gonna be beefing with them. Stay out their way. Let them do what they do. Stay out their way.
Yeah.
Any civil wars, y'all better mind y'all business this time.
Hey, it's hard. It's
Only
hard.
they don't come in my neighborhood.
That part.
You know, I'm good. They could do whatever they gonna do, and as long as they don't come fucking with me and mine, cause it ain't like the Civil War back in them days where black people couldn't carry weapons. We got ours. You know,
it's totally different. That's why I don't like that rhetoric when I hear black people say, "Oh, they gonna put us back in chains. We going back to slavery." If you end up on a plantation somewhere in 2025, 2026, you belong there. Yeah. You want to be there. You want to be there.
Goddamn, Kanye.
Ain't no way in the world. Today, slavery is a choice today. Slavery is a goddamn choice today. I ain't going.
Right.
Ain't no way. Listen, man. I tell my kids, man. I talk to them all the time. I tell my kids, we was listening to something or saw something or something, and I told them, I said, if somebody, especially Aaliyah, especially my baby, I said, yo, if somebody ever ran down on you and told you get in a car, put a gun on you and try to tell you get in a car, get in the trunk or something, or get in the van, you make them shoot you right then and there. Fuck that. You better off getting shot right there than getting in a vehicle with any, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You, whatever they gonna do, make them do it to you right there.
They gonna shoot your ass anyway.
Man, and it's nothing good coming out of from you cooperating with someone trying to abduct you,
trying to take you somewhere.
Make it happen right there, please, because somebody gonna see it, hear it, something. Mm-hmm. They might get spooked. They always get spooked when against some, especially a female. When a female catch them off guard and fight back, they get spooked. You know what I mean?
Kurt, where you been, man? You got your collar on?
Because they can leave DNA, especially if you're struggling with them. Yeah. They leave their DNA, it'll catch up with them.
Kurt, you got your good shirt on today. Where you was at?
I went to a class reunion. I ain't seen these cats in 50 years, you know.
You told us the school was shut down.
That's what we have a problem with. What class reunion? High school?
Yeah, 1975.
We researched your high school. Your high school closed down in 1950 something.
No, they didn't. They still open.
They still open now?
Yeah, they still open.
I thought that joint said it closed down.
They up to like 200 students. They had shut it down, but I graduated in 75, so it couldn't have been shut down in no 1800.
You was trespassing.
You might have looked up the wrong school.
You was trespassing.
That was 50 years for real. What, you had a 50-year reunion?
Yeah, they had some kind of I ain't seen these cats since I grew up over on Lavity when Nelly made his video. All them cats like, yeah, he robbed us of our name, even though we didn't add in the name, the lunatic. But it wasn't Saint Lunatics, it was the Lavity Lunatics. That dates back to the 1960s.
Oh, so y'all that's why you beefing with Nelly. Yeah. I got him, Will. That's why you beefing with Nelly. Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, he stepped all on my mama's flowers and didn't put nothing back.
Okay.
You know, he say I'm beefing with Nelly, but see, Nelly them had that video, and they stepped on my mama's flowers. You know, my mama was elderly, so she was like, "There's all kind of hoodlums out there." You know, she sold the house and moved out, but he didn't even replace the flowers. All them youngsters with motorcycles all up on her lawn and shit. You know. So yeah, that's why I'm beefing with that nigga. Them niggas a bomb.
Understood.
That nigga ain't from my hood. He ain't from Lavity. His grandparents stayed on the other part of Lavity where the dope fiends stayed at. You know.
Gotcha.
So he wasn't down there in our area, or we would have been whooped his ass. You know. Plus he a young dude.
Damn.
Now you want to fight Nelly.
Leave Nelly alone, man.
Hey, so St. Louis is like this. Either you a bitch nigga, you ain't. You know, if you can't bang, if you ain't got no street cred, don't sit there and try to big yourself up off some type of street cred. You ain't got no street cred.
Man, don't nobody care about having street cred, man. Nelly did better without the street cred than he would have did with the street cred.
But he left the motherfuckers that grew with him. He left with the motherfuckers that grew with him. You know what I'm saying? That's like me and you. We out here doing our
niggas too.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't, because you didn't leave us. You didn't leave us. When we was down, we was down. And we all ate. You know what I'm saying?
I seen a story with the Saint Lunatics, but they got to take advantage of their opportunities. He can't carry them forever. We didn't know them. We didn't know them before Nelly, so. He introduced you. You gotta roll with it from there.
Man, I don't get mad. I used to be like that though. I used to be like, yo, niggas should have did this for niggas. Nigga,
he gonna be broke.
Man, that shit. I went broke.
You gonna be broke.
I went broke doing for niggas. I came home broke.
You think you helping them? You enabling them? You crippling them?
Yeah, I came home dead broke. My baby moms ended up having to give me $600 when I came home.
My only beef with him, like I said, is that he stepped on my mama's flowers and didn't replace nothing. He gave it to another community. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
I
get
mean,
that.
if I come in your neighborhood and I destroy your neighborhood,
No, that's something different. I can't. No, you right. You right about that, Kurt. You right about that, Kurt. Because I remember when 6ix9ine did a video on my block, and they sent the video to me. They right in front of my building actually, and when they sent the video to me, the first thing I said was, "Man, y'all let niggas violate, bro." They was on top of the people cars that live on the block. I'm talking about. It was probably at least 200-300 niggas on my block, bro. You know what I mean? But they was literally on top of people's cars that got to get up and go to work in the morning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Wow,
they was all
that's
on
the
my
first thing
mama.
when I sent it back to cuz. I'm like, yo, why y'all let them niggas jump on people's cars and shit like that? Y'all tripping. That's why people be calling the police.
Right.
Y'all bugging. Don't let them niggas come to our block and do no shit like that.
Do that shit on Nate. Where they from? Yeah.
Cuz said the same thing. Cuz like, yo, man, I saw that. I said the same thing, bro. I wasn't there. Like, yeah, that's
But
crazy,
see what Nelly them did, they got, like that thing they get from the police or the city hall where you can have a block party.
Permit.
Okay,
But
yeah.
the permit for a block party, but I mean, he didn't get a permit to be all on swinging all on my mama's, them banisters and stepping all on her flock. They was everywhere. It was a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
We went through an era where we couldn't even have block parties anymore.
They kept getting shut down.
They
Yeah.
stopped the block parties for a few summers, period. No block parties. I don't know if it was just my hood or the whole Brooklyn or what, but we went through a period of time where they wasn't allowing block parties.
Other than that, Nelly get his money. If the St. Lunatics or whoever they want to call themselves, the St. Lunatics want to get, however they get their bread, it's on them. That's a whole different. Them is my kids and grandkids age group. You know what I'm saying? Everything changed. I just rode through that same neighborhood past my mama's house, and it ain't the same. You got the Walking Dead over there now.
Yeah, that's
I got a question.
That's every
I got a question.
urban city. Go ahead, Casey.
Just because a person comes from a certain neighborhood or something like that, right? Like Nelly may be from St. Louis, I don't know what part, right? Just because he's from there, do he really owe somebody something from there? Is he obligated to say, I got to give back because what?
No, but if you come on somebody's front and step on their flowers, if you made money off of that video, you should at least replace the flowers.
He's saying Nelly destroyed their property.
I get what he's saying. Okay. So I get what you're saying with the flowers, right? So, hey man, you damaged this. I need you to replace that. That should have been addressed when the video was being made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not, man, you did this. Now it's, man, F you because you came over here and did this. Hey, when you was here and you did it, we should have addressed it. Hey man, you stepped on this. This means something.
Well, see, the reason why it wasn't addressed because it was a 70-year-old woman who was elderly. All the kids was gone. All of us were already. I was staying in Atlanta when I first seen the video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after he did that, my mother did call the police, but the police was like, he got a permit to do this, to be on this block, have like a block party.
Mm-hmm.
But he destroyed, them youngsters destroyed a lot of property.
Right.
So it's basically the same thing that happened on my block. The niggas, whoever was out there, didn't say anything.
Right.
Period.
Right.
They wanted to be in the video too, so they didn't say nothing.
So, you make a good point though, Casey. That's only in our culture that we think soon as one of us make $1, we got to give 99 cents to the hood. That's crab in a barrel shit, man.
Right. And what I
used to believe that too, because they make it feel like you a sucker. Like, damn, you made it out. Now help somebody. I'm gonna help you, but I'm not just giving you. Like,
it depends though. I ain't really talking about help. But that's
I think it's entitled
that you owe individuals from that hood something.
Right.
Nah, I ain't asking for that.
Oh.
No, and I'm not either. I'm just saying, if you destroy something, you're a grown ass man, you making money off of this particular hood, and you go in and you destroy that property, you should be man enough to say, well, dang, we messed this shit up. Let's, at least beautify the neighborhood back to the way it was, repair it. It ain't like you giving them none. You just putting it back, or you making them back whole.
Well, he
That's
went and got
all I'm
permits,
saying.
right?
Yeah, but
So then that should have been took up with the
The
government. That
city.
part of y'all, yeah, that should have been addressed there because he had to pay for that. So this is what comes with it. Y'all gonna
but
clean. Y'all gonna come through and
he
do y'all
paid the
part.
white who he paid the white man or whoever the
He
government.
paid your city.
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
saying that y'all should have filed a suit on the city or something, made the city pay for it.
Right.
them old people wasn't nothing but
Well,
scared. My
okay,
mom,
so
Right,
yeah,
right.
my
But if you
mom
go in
was
there and pay for a haircut and you ask them to cut you bald, and they cut you bald, but they nick you a little bit, you can't say, fuck everybody. I'm beefing with every barber, or you ain't from here no more. You get what I'm saying? I probably used the wrong analogy, but
I
you
understand what
paid.
you're saying. What all I'm saying is that if you as an individual destroy somebody's land, don't say, "Well, I paid him to be here." Your people destroyed that land instead of them having to go to court to get you to be held accountable for what you did.
you know what?
You
You
know,
know what, Kurt?
You can't put it on
This
the artist.
this this what I realized, man. Everybody ain't cut like you. Everybody
yeah,
don't think like you,
exactly.
and they not gonna move like you because I would have done that. I would have broke her. I would have broke whoever off anyway. I'm gonna come.
No, you wouldn't,
So
have, bro.
I'm gonna come spread love with the community.
You a
You know what I'm saying?
you a 30. You a multi-platinum artist. You ain't think about no old lady flowers.
Right.
That's your team supposed to be on that.
Nah,
And how many different locations you
I
about to
move
go
like
to,
that. I move like
and how
that though.
quick?
I
But how
move
many
like that.
You ain't even
locations?
notice the flower. You wasn't in no
Right,
damn flower.
First of
right.
all, I would be on my own block for one.
Okay.
I would be on my own block, but I'm definitely gonna do something. I don't. Kurt, guess what? He might have not even known about that to this day.
Right. That's
He
what I
might
said.
not even know shit got destroyed.
Exactly.
He
Right,
might not have no clue
What you
about
talking
that
about?
at all.
Right.
But but I
right. So it wouldn't be fair just to say I don't like this dude or fuck this dude when dude
I
probably was
All
actually
I'm
like I wasn't
saying
even
is,
thinking about it.
all I'm saying is the position he put my mother in at 7. You know, she was fearful. She was like, she didn't know what the hell was going on. The police didn't, until she called the police and they were like, well,
Right,
we got to permit to have a block party. All she knows was a whole bunch of hoodlums out
yeah.
there on
right,
motorcycles riding up and down her line. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, and instead of her going the route of having to pay a lawyer to try to get them to, resolder my grass, she just sold a house and moved out the neighborhood. She couldn't deal with because all of her kids, all of the youngsters that grew up like us, we in our 60s, we've been gone for the last 50 some odd years.
Yeah, y'all youngsters.
She
Right.
stayed,
He tried it, Casey, didn't he?
she stayed in the house. So she was one of the elderly people
Mm,
that stayed in the neighborhood, the old people that sat on the porch to tell all your business.
right,
And I seen him over there in that game where,
right.
Yeah,
my
Nelly
father,
can't be responsible for everybody that came through that block. You
Right.
know what I
That's like
mean?
charging somebody for
She would have
walking
had
on
to
the
take that up with
sidewalk.
the city for real, or one of y'all would have had to call and take it up with the city.
right.
Right.
I
Yeah.
actually went through that with my truck. I got stuck in Indiana. My GPS took me down this road, and it was a dead end road. I'm talking about residential and everything, bro.
Mm,
So
Yeah,
the
the
only way I
turnaround.
could turn around was to get in this yard and try to bust a U-turn because I couldn't just back out of there because it was like a circle damn near. So I destroyed this yard, man. Because my
mm.
truck got stuck. It just stopped. It was raining. And one thing about them trucks, when that grass is wet, them wheels gonna spin,
They gonna
and
spin.
you gonna be stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
You gonna
Right.
tear that grass up. That's
They had me.
exactly what happened to me.
They had me on a farm. I think I went to a farm and I was delivering like a real big refrigerator. And when I was about to leave, they had 2 cars parked where I could just make the immediate right. So I decided to go left and make a U-turn, and come around. I turn and I go up and I'm like, all right, let me bust this right. I'm noticing I ain't going nowhere, but I'm pushing the gas real hard. I hit reverse.
Going
I hit
deeper
like a
and
little
deeper.
bit and went back forward and still spinning. Man, I got out. Dude said, "You ain't the first, and you ain't gonna be the last." I'm thinking in my head, motherfucker, why you didn't say nothing before I turned this goddamn way if you knew I was gonna get stuck? Stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, so
I mean,
they called the
it was,
police
like
on me
I
and
said,
everything, bro. They called the police on me.
Oh, no, I didn't
Her
call
neighbor
police.
was a retired sheriff.
So he got him on speed.
White,
dial.
it was a lynch mob out there. Because I ended up cursing her. It was me and my man Justin. God bless the dead. I ended up cursing her neighbor out because he came out talking crazy. You see me stuck in the truck. Fuck is you talking like what?
Like, I don't want to be here no more than y'all want me here.
I'm doing this on purpose. What are you
Right.
talking? Yeah, I'm gonna call the police. Man, call the fucking police.
So they
Come to
can
find
help
out, he retired sheriff. So they come and shit,
Know what type of piece of shit he was.
tow trucks, all that. But actually, I was able to back up. It just took us like 3 hours.
Gotcha.
Me and Justin, you know what I mean? We figured it out. We got up out of there. But what I maybe bring that up was, it was an older white lady. She came out, and she was, you know, she one of them people that love her grass and all that. I destroyed it. I definitely did. Both sides, and she was like, "Oh, what I'm gonna do?" and this, that, and the third. The police. They was trying to get my insurance information. I was like, man, I ain't giving nobody my insurance information.
Right.
You know what I mean? Period. That's the name. The name of my company is right there.
Right.
Y'all figure it out.
Right.
Not giving nobody my insurance information, man. Get out of here. So then she ended up coming back to me. I mean, we was there so long, bro.
Yeah.
She ended up coming back to me because now Justin driving and I'm directing him. She ended up walking back up to me. She like, if you could just pay for it to get fixed, I don't want to call them. I don't want to have to take you to car. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I said, yeah, I'll pay you. I definitely messed it up. I'll pay you, but I just don't like the way they talking to me.
Right.
So it's just triggering me. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got no problem paying for this, whatever. So long story short, she took my information. I took her information. It was like 2 weeks later. I still was in contact with her. I was because she actually went to Home Depot, priced everything, all that. She doing it herself.
Okay.
She was gonna do it herself, and she priced everything. I think everything came to like $1,200 or something. You know what I mean? And I sent it to her. I sent it to her about 2-3 weeks later. But I'm saying that to say, maybe if somebody was able to get in contact with Nelly, he would have did it. It happens. You know what I mean? It happens. I went through that shit too.
Now let's go back a
You
little
never
bit.
know.
though.
Somebody probably was compensated to take care of the hood, and they put the money in their pocket and kept moving.
That too.
And that could be a possibility.
That too.
Because St. Louis City, they corrupt.
One of your
like
local politicians.
they are corrupt.
You
Hey,
said you
so-
got stuck in somebody residential.
I did.
You said you got stuck in a residential in your truck.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a residential. It was a street, houses on this side, woods on this side. The GPS took me down this street. It was a dead end, bro.
In a 53?
And I couldn't even see the dead end until I came all the way around the bend. And it was farmland. It was it's like they didn't update the GPS or something. This ain't a road no more.
Yeah.
This is farmland. You can't, they got this shit, barred up. You can't go no further.
You in a 53? You was in the
53
53
foot, bro. Semi.
What's up, man?
I was in
Welcome,
I was in Indiana.
What you did? Oh, I heard Indiana dangerous too.
Boy, they show it. They wear it on their sleeve, bro. I wasn't playing when I said the
dangerous.
lynch mob came out there. The lynch mob came. You know where else though? While we talking about Indiana, New Jersey. New Jersey
I went no.
got a lynch mob. New Jersey racist as hell. We're the Jersey people here. New Jersey racist as shit, bro.
I ain't talking about right. I'm talking about. I heard Indiana is the hood.
No, yeah, Gary. I
Gary.
rock with Gary. I pull up at the pallet and go to the hood and go to the chicken spot. Back when they was still selling, it was 2018. They was still selling DVDs and CDs in the wing
Indiana.
spot.
Nice.
I don't even have a
Indiana.
DVD player, bro. You still in the
Indiana.
wing spot selling CDs, and I don't even have a CD player in my vehicle.
Right.
But
The reason they call
yeah, Gary
Indiana,
right down the street from Chicago, so you know
They
how
call
Gary
it
give it up.
The crazy
they
part of the
call
whole
it
story.
Indiana Hoosiers. That's Hoosier country. Them boys, they will lynch.
The
You
crazy
know?
part of the whole story is everybody showed up when they got called for you being in her grass, but she had to run back and forth to Home Depot to get her materials by herself.
Yeah. Later on, she was picking them up. She was sending me the pictures of them and the price. She was so honest. You know
So
what I mean?
they coming for the nonsense, but now she got to rebuild by herself. Ain't nobody there for that.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was so messed up at the time because this is my first year.
Got you.
So I'm broke. I'm
Right.
going through everything. Truck breaking down,
Yeah.
toes, all type. I'm going backwards. I'm ready to quit. and jump back in the streets. My mom's will tell you. I was there. I'm done with this truck and shit. I'm going back to the streets.
I'm still over here trying to picture you getting up out that motherfucker.
Man,
What you did,
and
back up?
it crossed my mind. I said, man, F this lady, man. I ain't paying this. It definitely crossed my mind. That's why it took me about 3 weeks to pay her, because I wasn't gonna pay. I swear, man. F that old white lady, man.
She don't need it.
You
Man,
did the right thing.
I couldn't. It didn't sit right on my soul, man. So I ended up giving her the bread anyway.
Right.
And she was nice. She didn't want to. It was just I couldn't do it to her.
They be tracing these jam trucks. Every time I hear Amy Weather, I
look,
get mad.
New Jersey.
Right.
I delivered a load of church pews and all that to New Jersey. I didn't know it was a residential area, but it was a residential subdivision. Mm-hmm. So I pulled up in there. It's big enough for my truck to turn in there with no problems, all that, and turn down the street that the big old house was on. This the address they gave me, and they right in the front. So I made it there. I'm like, all right, cool. They back up a U-Haul. They put it on 2 U-Hauls, and then they took it wherever they had to take it. And they asked me, you want us to help you back up to get out? I said, nah, I'm good. I got it. You know what I mean? Man, I can't. When I should have backed up and let them do it so I could get out the way I came out, I go around the complex to come around and come out. Man, I tore all them lines down, bro. I tore down cable lines, light line, electricity lines. I didn't even know. Cause you don't feel nothing in that 53.
Mm-hmm.
Right. By the time I looked in my mirror, cause I'm just making sure I bend them corners without tearing nobody's cars up or clipping anybody's house. By the time I looked in that mirror, it was about 4 or 5 white people chasing my truck, bro. and the lines is I see the sparks from the ground because the lines is on the ground. Yeah. It's like 4 other lines on my trailer, wrapped on my trailer, and they just dragging. And I said, oh shit. I stopped. First of all, I couldn't even make the last turn. So I'm stuck. Man, they ran down on me, bro. Next thing I know, it's about 12, 13 of them. Old white lady, old white men, middle age, just yelling. I'm out there cursing everybody out, man.
Dead ass wrong,
man,
though.
I'm stressed, first of all, because I'm mad at this.
Right.
But they just wilding on me. Oh, you shouldn't. What you doing? Man, I just delivered a load in this raggedy motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm going off. The police got there within 5 minutes. I cannot remember what part of Jersey I was in, but not the black part. And okay, so they went on about they business. I felt bad too, because I'm talking about lights was out and everything, bro. Yeah. I tore them lines down. And the first lady that started it, older white lady, she came back. Because now I'm talking to the police. The police was cool about it. They was just laughing like, yo, this is crazy. You're crazy. But so I finally was able to, I had to go in the little woods I tore my truck up, the right side of my truck, because that's the only way I could make the turn. I had to go in the woods and come down a little. It was crazy, right? So they gave me a ticket. They wrote me 2 tickets for being in there. But then the old white lady came at the first one. She came back. She was like, I want to apologize because I'm a Christian and Jesus wouldn't have liked that. So I'm so sorry. I said, it's all good. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? But yeah, Jersey came out with the lynch mob too, bro. They came out with the lynch mob too.
It's a lot of the towns all over this country that's like that.
Yeah. They came out with the lynch mob too. But look, speaking of what people like giving back and what niggas supposed to be doing and what y'all, Casey, what you feel about this Lil Meech and Big Meech and 50 Cent joint, man? Because I'm hearing mixed reviews, bro. And I'm seeing a lot of people saying Big Meech didn't owe any loyalty to 50 Cent at all. And I seen Little Meech met up with Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather, and he put the caption up, this the real power, this, that, and the third. So what you think about that, man?
I think Little Meech pissed off that his daddy came out and fucked up the bread. That's what I think.
That's what I said.
I think Lil Meech like, nigga, you came out here with this bullshit. Nigga, you see me on TV? Shut the fuck up. Let me do what I'm doing. Big Meech thinking he back in the early 2000s and shit. He thinking he still Big Meech. Nah, nigga, you just Demetrius right now, brother. Enjoy your life. Let your son have his moment. But now 50 said, well, your daddy came out being foolish. I'm gonna spank you and I'm gonna spank him because I'm gonna teach you to be loyal to yo, like my son ain't loyal to me. So now you got over here with the nigga taking pictures, nigga. Even if your daddy was being funny, you shouldn't have been funny. You shouldn't have got on that goddamn picture with him too. So fuck him and fuck you and fuck Ricky too.
Straight like that, Casey.
What you think, Kurt?
I don't even know them cats. You know what I'm saying? I don't even listen to their music. So I mean, I ain't in that part of it. I don't know. I ain't got no say so one
Let
way
me
or
ask
another.
you this. Let me ask you this. You got a 30-year sentence, right?
Yeah.
You got a guy come along, take your son under his wing. You speaking to your son all the time. Your son don't know what he gonna do with his life. He's literally telling you that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what direction to go into. You this kingpin that got all this stature, and he's not built like that at all. And a celebrity rapper dude comes, snatch your son up, pay for him to go to acting school, put him in a position to become a millionaire, to have a great career, period, in life, a good life, have some money saved for you when you come home. You're doing a 30-year sentence. This is halfway through your sentence now. You're about 12, 13 years in. This is obviously the only person that actually made this go through, made this deal. That's why the BMF series started. This is 50 Cent, right? Your son is in it. They was going to have Terrence Howard play Big Meech. But 50 sent your son to acting school. Your son auditioned for the part and deserved it, worked for it. Then you come home early, right? You come home early, and you decide to link up with 50 Cent opposition for anything, period. Now, if someone did that for you, your son is straight, whatever, your son is actually telling you, like, yo, 50 Cent saved my life, man. He did everything, da-da-da-da. And you're writing your son back letters saying, yo, man, 50, I love him for life, da-da-da-da. He looked out for us. He the man. But then, I mean, you come home, you're going to come home and link up with that person's.
Meech's loyalty should have been to the motherfucker that took his son up under and did to his son what he would have did for his son. See, I don't know too much about that story, what went on, or even who Big Meech is. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget all that. What would you have done when you came home? You coming home 19 years later, and this man, it's me. I took care of your son. I got your son. Y'all moving. You in the third, fourth season of BMF, and I don't get along with Will. Will, you coming home now? Will probably hit you up. Yo, man, let's do this. Let's do that. I got a bag for you. We can do this concert. Boom, 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 boom. Are you gonna link up with Will? Yes or no?
No, if he got a beef with my partner who took care of my son, I can't rock with somebody that's beefing with my crew. You know what I'm saying? It's just, that man took care of my son. That man took care of my bloodline. All else aside, he did for my son what I would have done if I hadn't called a case. I'm not gonna link up with somebody that's his opposition. No,
yeah, that's what we asking, because it don't matter who Meech is, whatever, even everybody. But it's a lot of men out here that's saying, oh, Meech is his own boss. Oh, it was just a business deal between Meech and 50. He's not obligated to take on 50 Cent beef, so on and so forth. And I'm just like, wow, it's even it was just business part is like, nah, that ain't just business to me, bro.
It's not
when you save my son.
Van said, I don't think 50 did it out of love, but I think he made an investment. But it might have started off as an investment, Van, but it was love. Nobody. If I need you for a position, I'm not about to waste time or money and send you to school. I'm not about to put you through 2 years of school and wait for it. That's not an investment to me.
I was about to say I disagree with that, because he would have just went with Terrence Howard.
Somebody already actor. Yeah.
Terrence Howard is a bigger draw
Absolutely.
than Big Meech's son.
Facts.
Terrence Howard is a way bigger. I would have went with Terrence Howard. If it was just an investment and it was just about business, I would have never sent his son to acting school.
Right.
I'd have just went with Terrence Howard off the rip.
Right.
Off the rip. Because it's not an investment, me sending him to acting school
And gotta wait for him.
and gotta wait for him to do it and actually do it and be good and come back and audition to win the role. That's not guaranteed. Ain't none of that guaranteed.
Right.
We go to some more comments. Go ahead. What you think, Casey? Go ahead, y'all just jump in.
I mean, I think 50 did what 50 felt was necessary. I think Lil Meech had the opportunity. I think it was a little bit out of I think it was love there. I think the investment is the biggest part. But one, it's gonna cost me less. I'm gonna blow you up. You're gonna be under my brand. You're gonna grow my brand. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna help your father. I'm gonna help you out of jail through the times that you get through. Yeah, you're gonna owe me. I'm gonna big red you at some point, but I'm gonna have the rights to you and your father. The problem is your dad's not loyal. And since he's not
The problem
loyal,
is his dad is a bozo.
So you
I ain't
think
gonna
he
say he no
sabotaged Lil
bozo.
Meech on purpose?
No,
or he
no,
just
no,
made
not at all.
a selfish decision?
Not at all. I think he did 20 years. He heard, I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. He heard the hottest song jamming on the radio for years. And shit, then when he get home, the nigga who then goddamn put him out there and had him jamming through the summers, say, nigga, come kick you with me. I'm finna put on a car and bike show for you in your city. Nigga, we gonna turn the fuck up and we gonna have a good time. And I'm gonna help you get a wing stop. You feel me? And he like, my nigga, fuck with me. Now, on the other hand, 50 like, nigga, I got your son. I took him to school. I done made him an actor. Nigga, I'm putting money in his pocket. Nigga, it's gonna pay you off for long times coming. Nigga, I'm setting you up for the long term. Nigga, hey, don't do nothing stupid. Now, Big Meech is at a crossroads. Nigga, I appreciate everything you're doing for my son. My nigga, this is love right there. This is, hey, damn, my nigga, how I ain't gonna rock with you, and you done had me jamming for the whole summer, though, my nigga. You talk about turning up on these bike shows and car shows. Nigga, we in there. I can't be mad at you for your personal feelings. You got personal feelings right now, nigga. You emotional. Nigga, I'm over here trying to enjoy my freedom. Nigga, you over here been in your feelings. I'm trying to enjoy my freedom. You finna fuck up the bag because you in your feelings. This nigga gonna win because, nigga, you in your feelings, fucking up your bag. The nigga ain't gotta fight with you. Nigga, hit a nigga in his pockets. Have your way. Nigga, and now guess what? You ain't got no show. You done fucked up his money. If we get the show back going later, don't worry about it. We'll do another one. And we'll put him in some bullshit, Coming to America 3. He'll still have a little bit of an acting career. But 50 still owns the rights to him. So, short game, Rick Ross kind of got the advantage. Long game, 50 still gonna eat off of him. So, rich nigga problem, not mine.
Maine said he was responding to Van. He said, "True, Van, but don't you appreciate when someone invests in you or your ideas?" He was responding.
Oh, your son.
Right.
Your son. What other? Let's run through some comments.
But there was and then Van agreed with Maine. He said, "Yeah, no doubt."
Your son.
Naima said, Lil Meech said Ross gave his father some money to the next season come out, and that's when 50 said, "What season?"
Yeah, he said well, at first, Lil Meech was actually, pleading to 50, like, I don't know what's going on. Lil Meech, I don't blame Lil Meech. It's not Lil Meech's fault. I'm not blaming Lil Meech at all. That's all his daddy. It's all his dad's fault. But Lil Meech definitely said, yo, man, he just giving my dad a bag so he could pay his bills. If that was the case, you would have been better off going to 50 and saying, yo, I need to do something more. You know what I mean? Let me do this, or can I get an investment in advance or something like that?
Not
He
really.
would have been better off going to 50 Cent than Rick Ross, bro.
You don't think so? You don't think so, Casey?
He could have, no. I don't got to choose who I kick it with. I can kick it with both of y'all. Just because you beefing with him don't mean that I can't be friends with him. You know what I'm saying? He looked out for
He
me.
never
just
said
the
he
same way
couldn't.
you
He
did.
just said y'all can't do business with me.
Right. So he's in his feelings. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So you saying 50 in his feelings?
right.
Yeah. I gotta disagree with that, bro, because it's not even. Forget that money. I don't need no money from him. This is my guy right here.
Right.
I don't even care, but me and him we not talking about money. Now, when I see him, if I bump into Ross, what up, Ross? Boom. That, you know what I mean? Whatever. But I'll even tell him, Ross, I ain't got no issues with you, bro. You know what I mean? We ain't got no issues, my man. You good money. But this my brother.
Right.
This, you know what I mean? This my guy right here. So I can't. I can't. I gotta disagree with that too.
Was Ross on some maliciousness?
And
He knew what he was
I'm
doing?
starting to feel like Ross knew what he was doing.
Yeah, me too.
I'm starting to feel like Ross knew what he was doing, and I'm starting to feel like Ross might have. I think Ross really played Meech.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like Ross played Meech a little, bro.
But first off, everything ain't got to be on camera. Right?
They could have did that behind
Exactly.
closed doors.
Meech 60 years old. Ross know what it is. Y'all don't have to do everything for the. Yeah, we didn't come up in the social media life.
Check this out. I don't even need Ross to throw a concert. I don't
Sure
need
don't.
Ross.
Sure don't.
If you, because this is what a lot of people saying. Meech is boss.
Boss of all bosses.
Why do I need Ross?
Exactly.
Why I need Ross? For a concert?
I understand. Hey,
You only
hey,
gonna get
I
about
understand.
50,000 out of that.
If that.
If that.
Hey, I understand what y'all saying, but look at the man lifestyle before. Look at all he talked
He's
about for the
stuck.
last 20 years.
He's stuck.
Then he come home and he been, mind you, he's been jamming for summers. You still think of one of the big songs? I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. Come on, man. When you hear that, imagine when you hear somebody did that for you on that scale of Rick Ross. 50 ain't playing in the clubs. 50 ain't bumping like that no more.
That's you talking about the song or what you talking about?
I'm saying overall, this is why he would go kick you with him. I'm not finna choose when somebody keeping me relevant, nigga, for summers.
So I'm
Got
gonna
me.
say this to that point right there. He should have been messing with him way back then when the song came out. Then, but
Who said he wasn't? Who said he wasn't?
They Jeezy and him.
Right. Jeezy didn't say
You
nothing.
ain't never seen him with Ross.
That was the whole beef between
Jeezy
Jeezy and Ross.
They ain't never. Ain't,
Right.
Ain't,
But
ain't never
you
seen
ain't.
with Ross.
But not one time did you see Jeezy and Meech in no setting.
When? What
Since
you
he
mean?
been out.
Not since he got out. No, they ain't folks no more.
No, when that song came out,
Yeah.
Jeezy was
Because-
BMF, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but he didn't do it like Rick Ross did.
You just talking about as for the song. The song
I'm
is
saying-
dope.
All I'm saying is, when you in that space where he was at, and you jamming on the radio, because you already in there telling people all the stories about your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So now you sitting up in this pod, sale, whatever it is, telling somebody, everybody know who you is on the yard.
Everybody
in the-
already,
in the-
yeah. You ain't even got to come up with the
So
story.
now they already coming to you to hear your stories, and then all of a sudden you hear that boom, boom, boom. I think I'm Big Meech, nigga. That right there is gonna feed his soul. So
That
when he
was-
get out of there, that's my guy right there.
That's 12 years ago.
That was
It
longer
don't
than
matter.
that. Had to be
What was the
longer than
best
that.
birthday gift you got?
No,
do you remember who gave it to you?
You said he kept him relevant, but 50 Cent making him relevant today.
50 Cent making his son wealthy and keeping his story. But who would want to see the story, right? If you didn't hear the song first.
The same amount of people.
Oh,
man.
No,
he
because
he
some of them
legendary.
kids did to our age.
People don't even know that song for real. For real, these kids don't know that song.
Man, when my son was 5 or 6 or whatever it came out, that's what he was singing in the back seat. I think I'm Big Meech. So they know the song.
Meech ain't get a dime off that song.
It didn't matter.
His
It's
family ain't
ego.
get nothing, received nothing from that
cares?
song, but they eating off of this
Right.
shit 50
Who
got
cares?
going
7
on.
figures.
He wasn't trying to fuck up his shit. I'm trying to show love. That's it.
And in the stories I got today, they was trying to help Lil Meech manage his money because he's spending money like he Big Meech. And they said his father is influencing him like you ain't got, you know how much money I blew, you ain't got to save, you know, we gonna always get the bag. And he encouraging him, he buying $10,000 pair of jeans, bro. 10 of those, that's 100, that's 6 figures on jeans. And now you talking about your dad had to go holler at Ross so he can get some money till the next season come out. You done blew
Well,
all the money.
Look at it like this right now. Everybody talking about Little Meech
Yeah,
because of Big Meech, because of 50.
right.
50 still keeping him relevant. 50 he's still smart. So what's the next show that's coming
that's
out?
why Big Meech shouldn't have did that bozo ass clown ass move and went over there
Hey,
messing with that boy.
I'm gonna say you probably right about that. I gotta give it a chance because I'm not thinking like that. I would never think that way.
Right.
But you probably right about that. You probably right that Meech is feeling Rick Ross because of a song he did 15 years ago or whatever, right? That he ain't get no money from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He probably is thinking like that. That's what makes him more of a bozo. That's what makes him more of a bozo. Everything that you said about Meech, how Meech is thinking or acting, makes him a bozo. Even the part when you said that ain't no money to Meech because you know he's Big Meech, $400-500 million man from back then. Yeah, that's true. But when he's 60 years old, he's 57, 58 or something.
Yeah.
It comes a point in your life or in your mind. It happened to me. And I'm not saying I was on the level as a Big Meech.
Right.
But it don't matter about levels. When you used to a way of life, a certain lifestyle, it comes to a point where you just want to come home and be with your kids, bro. That lifestyle over with. I did it. What you coming home after doing 19 years on a 30-year sentence? Everybody already know you. You already done it to the point where no other black organization will ever be able to do it as far as illegally. When it comes to drugs and all, the way they did it, never.
Never to be duplicated.
Never. What you still looking for some kind of clout, shine? You still want to be the man? You still want to be the man? That makes you a bozo, dog. You still you're a bozo.
My thing is, you know, Big Meech was this big guy back then.
Kurt, you got that TV back on?
Oh, should I open the door? Yeah, hold on.
You acting like Big Meech now.
Yeah, that makes you a bozo, bro.
Don't make him no bozo.
It makes him a bozo to me on this level. You know, he remained relevant in his son, who 50 Cent put the investment in, and not this other guy. You know what I'm saying? This other, 50 Cent has put his son in a position to take it to another level. Meech, it's time for him to set that fuck back and in rock and roll where I'm at.
It's time to sit down and be a 60 at your age. I knew it was gonna be a problem before the Rick Ross thing because I saw the outfits. The outfits already. I saw how he was dressing when he put the jumper on and had
The one straight?
one up and one down. I said, "Oh my God, man, who is this nigga? What this nigga think? He dressing like a 15-year-old." I didn't like the outfits from the time he came home, bro.
That don't make listen. He's not no bozo. You know what I'm saying? He's
He
not
making bozo moves.
Naima, you made the point that I was gonna make.
He making bozo moves.
Y'all know people that whatever age they were when they had to go sit down, when they come out, they stay at that same age. They never grew. She said Meech stuck in the past. He's still trying to act young.
why.
He
Let me
still
ask
think
you
we
this
in the
question.
90s.
Hold on. Why?
Why what?
Why would y'all judge him like he's still trying to be stuck in the past? No, he's not.
You just
He's
said
coming
it.
home. No, what I'm saying is he had somebody put him on the stage that boosted. If any one of y'all right now, myself included, I think I'm KC. Larry, if I hear that on the radio right now, the nigga who put that on there, nigga, that's my nigga. When I see you, it's love. You
It
know
can
what I'm
still
saying?
be love. No, I'm not saying that, Casey. You
Right.
probably mixed that part. It could still be love. I said
Right.
that. If I was to if I would have bumped him to Rick Ross, I still would have dapped him up. What's
Right.
up, my nigga?
Yeah.
I fuck with you, but 50 my bro. You know what I mean? I ain't got no issues with. We don't got no issues, bro. But 50 my guy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all at odds. So I'm over here, bro. It's
And
that
not,
simple.
It's not about me no more.
It's that simple.
He got my son on.
I'm not saying he was supposed to act like that's his enemy. I'm not saying that.
He ain't got to
I'm not
inherit
saying
his
that.
beef.
No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. No, I'm not
All right,
saying that
so,
at all.
Again,
But
like I said, 50 was
you
in
keep-
his feelings.
You keep going back to that song. He also said he think he Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover is still stuck in a hole in underground
What I'm saying-
24 maximum security prison.
What I'm saying is this.
Rick Ross ain't trying to help him get out or something.
Y'all going somewhere else. Listen.
That's the
what
same
I'm saying-
song.
No, I know
Y'all-
what you're saying. What
y'all
I'm saying-
picking and choosing now.
No, I ain't picking and choosing. I'm saying, as far as Meech is concerned, the man just came home. Let him live. I don't have to choose between the two. because you got in your feelings, regardless, and where we can say, oh, he's a clown. No, nigga, they giving me money, they helping put money in my pocket. I understand it. My son is living his life off of my story. Okay, this guy right here put my story on the radio and made me jam. Okay, I'm gonna kick it with both of y'all and we can still eat. Nigga, you're in your feelings. I'm still handling my business. I'm going about business. Because if I do this car show, I'm going to get paid for appearances. If you do the show, we're going to get paid. Y'all, what y'all arguing over? Who got the rights to us? That
No,
man
no,
is
no, no,
doing what
no.
he's supposed to be doing for him. We can't judge him because he kicking it with a nigga who put him on or a nigga who put his son on. I'm trying to be cordial.
No. That's bozo shit. Cause it ain't no amount of money gonna have me fuck with your enemy, Casey, and you done held my son you for the last 5-6 years. I don't even know I'm coming home. I'm doing a 30-year sentence. Ain't nobody else come to me and make nothing happen while I was in this jail cell.
But they said dude
That's
was
a
putting money on
simple.
his books too.
That's simple to me. That's
But
simple.
they saying they was putting money on his. They said Ross was putting money on his books too.
I never heard that. I never heard that. And that's cool. Okay, Ross was putting money on his books. I don't care, bro. My son is in all states, State Farm, whoever's in good hands, whoever got the good hands, my son is in that. Fuck me. Forget how I feel. Forget what I'm talking about and forget what life I want to portray and who put me on this stage or forget me. Man, it's about my son, man, my kid. Because now, guess what? The move he did make, finished him. Finished him. No money. Now you get no money.
Well, no, his son already has a brand. He's in competition with 50 right
No,
now.
I'm talking about
brand
Meech. I'm talking about Meech.
It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about Meech, but Meech's son's still going to eat. That's what Meech is telling his son.
Meech's
Man,
son is
fuck
done
it.
too. They done, bro.
Listen.
He's on Instagram posting videos
I
for
see what he was doing.
$500 promo ads, bro.
Hey, okay, he's still hustling. His brand is still going to grow. Tyler Perry going to pick him up. Watch. It's going to be some shit like that. It don't matter.
Hey,
the brand has been established.
hopefully Tyler Perry or somebody do pick him up, but nothing's happening right now. Nothing's happening.
It don't have to happen right now, but his brand has been 50 already helped him establish who he needs to be. If you let your daddy come in here and fuck it up for you, that's on you. What DMX say? I kick it to Shorty to try to help him understand. I hit him with work, but yo, that's my little man. He asked a few questions about the game, and I told him. So when he made a bad move, it was my place to scold him. Never told him nothing
I'm
wrong.
just saying, man.
Come on, that's my shit right there.
It's obvious. It's obvious that that move Meech made, Big Meech made, it will finish them. It's all. The show is canceled. He ain't make no money off that.
Maybe
he can't even go nowhere because he's still on house arrest wherever he at.
Gotta be in
Little Meech is done.
so.
You know what I mean? That was a terrible
Little
move,
Meech ain't
man.
done. It was a move that was destined to happen. Because 50 likes to be 50 caused controversy. 50 had caused controversy with Michael Rainey and Little Meech, just to push both of the shows.
Nah,
and
man.
both of them shows was about to end anyway.
No, that's Michael Rainey. Michael Rainey is talking for himself.
And so is Little Meech. And so is Big Meech.
Yeah, everybody can speak for themselves and everybody can move how they move. But I see everybody is so quick to say 50 a hater and 50 talk down on people and 50 da. But I also see a lot of people talking about how 50 helped them. You know what I'm saying? 50 only got issues with these people. These certain people. Irv Gotti and them. They tried to kill him.
More than once.
50 got beef with 1 million people.
Who? It's just Murder Inc. and Ross.
50 beef with people just to beef with people.
No, we not industry beef. We talking about real life when they see you. As
and I don't really even want to say him and Ross are enemies. That's why I wasn't trying to use the enemies thing.
Yeah.
I don't really want to, you know what I mean? When they bump into Ross, they gonna kick Ross' ass. I believe that. They gonna kick. They did Gunplay. Right. Ross better have some thoroughbreds with him, cause 50 keeps some street niggas with him and some law enforcement.
I'm about to say he got both sides.
Word up, but yeah, we could agree to disagree on that.
Story's still unfolding. It's gonna come back for sure.
But let mark my words, KC, Kurt. They're done. There's nothing else they're gonna be able to do. There's no money coming from now on.
Other than Michael Rainey, who else do you see go somewhere off of a 50 Cent production? Which other star you see?
Everybody. Power.
Name it. Right.
Book of Canaan.
Outside of those shows, where do you see any of the actors? What other movies or shows do you see outside of that? Where do you see them?
I don't really watch.
excelling
I
at?
don't really watch it, but they got shows. They on the shows. Ain't them shows
Yeah.
still going?
I'm saying no.
Yeah.
All right,
This the
so
last
then
season. This the last season for all of them.
okay, so that's cool. Them same actors that started in The Wire, Idris Elba, Michael B. Jordan, all them, they went on to have great careers. It's they turn to go on and have great careers. 50 Cent can't hold everybody's hand. Just because this man came out after he done showed his loyalty to his son and his family and all that, and he feel like he crossed them with his enemy, that's his right to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But 50 Cent ain't obligated to hold everyone's hand. Ghost from Power sat right there on TV and told y'all he was broke. He kept borrowing money from 50. And 50 ain't charge him no interest,
No, I heard it
nothing.
was
Just
the
say,
other way. I
give
heard
me
he was borrowing
give me
money
the
from
money
Ghost.
back when you get it, man.
I heard he was borrowing money from Ghost. I heard it was the other way around.
No.
Come on, man. Ain't no way in the
look,
world you
but
heard
look,
that, man.
I-
Ain't no
I'm
way in
trying
the
to tell
world
you.
you heard that.
Okay.
Ain't
But,
no way in the world
also-
you heard that.
Also,
No, I've heard Ghost say it on
He
several
said it
occasions.
himself, yeah.
out
He
his
say it
own
all the
mouth.
time.
Yeah, every time.
$1 million worth of game. Look at every interview he done did. Drink
Yeah.
Tramps, all that.
He always shout
He's
out
gonna
50.
sit there and say he was broke, and 50 is the only reason why he was able to stay there and do the rest of them episodes and seasons and shit. Because
Hey.
50 always get lent
all
them.
I'm saying, ain't neither one of them wrong, bro. 50
50
ain't wrong. Ross ain't wrong. And
50
Big
paid
Meech ain't
Young
wrong.
Buck. Now I ain't gonna put it on Ross. I ain't say Ross wrong. I ain't gonna put it on him. 50 also paid Young Buck taxes for years. 2-3 years back to back to back. He was paying Young Buck taxes because Young Buck spending millions of dollars and not paying his taxes, and they was gonna lock Young Buck. 50 had to pay his taxes. A lot of people, you know what I mean? Niggas be looking out, man. It's just on people, man. I just hate to see that.
I think the only one that's right now who taking a hit on it is Lil Meech. He the only one.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I'm
I
saying?
agree with you on that.
They all.
I agree with you on that.
They wrong, but Little he taking a hit because
And-
damn, I done got some shit I wasn't even.
And the letter he wrote
Yeah.
50, I felt bad for him. I said, man, that's a little kid. He not
Yeah.
built for this.
Right.
He's not built for this. You
Yeah.
know that from the airport video
Right.
when they found the pistol in his bag. He telling on everybody. I'm a good kid. I'm in the show. I went to private school. I promise you, sir. I promise you. You know what I mean? He not built for this, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I
Right.
think I'm really so mad. I would have got in the back seat of my son's car, bro. Oh, it's your turn, baby. And you're gonna do it legit. But I've seen the letters where Meech is writing to his son, telling him how much money he had and how much money he telling little Meech,
Spend it all.
spend it all.
Silly shit.
Little Meech also had a drug problem. 50 Cent paid for him to go to that drug rehab.
rehab, yep.
Sent him to drug rehab. 50 Cent paid for him.
And kept it quiet
And,
until now.
and while Meech is telling him, yeah, I used to pop E-pills all the time. Meech was a drug addict too out here. I heard DJ Vlad and them talk about that too. You know what I'm saying? So Meech actually is the downfall of
He
his
in
son.
the way. Yeah.
He's actually the downfall of his son. When it took me, all it took me was to get a call my son on his birthday and for him to keep asking me where I was at. I was done. When he was 4 years old.
Without Meech,
done.
his son don't have no career, and at the end of it, Meech is the one who destroyed his career.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how it unfolds.
Yeah, we're going to put a pin on that. We'll
Yeah.
come back to this months or something later. But mark my words, Meech and them done because he don't have nothing. Big Meech don't have nothing, no other story. Hopefully Little Meech could get something, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think anybody going to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? People get blackballed indirectly. I believe Little Meech is probably blackballed now.
No,
You know what
I think he's gonna be on some Tubi movies.
If he could pay his bills off of that, cool. However, he could pay his bills without having to go to the streets.
Tubi, BET. I think he'd get in there.
But maybe this is like you said, he didn't do nothing wrong in this situation. But when Michael Rainey Jr. won the NAACP award last night, they was putting up his tweets saying how he tried to help Lil Meech, but Lil Meech wanted to be the big bro, so he had to step back and let him do his
somebody
thing.
comment on his page said you should have put Little Meech under your wing.
Right.
He said I tried, but he wanted to be big bro.
Right.
Shaking my head.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like that. I didn't. I said, oh, he should have stayed out of that.
Yeah.
Because Little Meech and them might see you somewhere and try to put hands on you behind
It
that.
don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? You should have just.
If Little Meech is smart, he'll take this opportunity and go get some more acting classes with a different acting coach, so he don't get typecast to just playing gangster roles or
dealer.
trying to play a drug dealer. Like Michael Rainey, he's gonna go off of here, and then go probably be in some movies at some point in his career. Reminds you of a Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You seen him in Fridays and next Friday. I mean, not that. Are we there yet? So he got
Michael
a
B.
good
Jordan
coach.
came up from the wire.
Yeah, he did. So
He got man all the way up to Black Panther.
and opportunity presents itself in chaos. So if Little Meech is smart, he would take this opportunity and go grow his craft,
something.
work on his craft, and then audition for bigger roles and better roles that's not just limited to black people killing black people
That's a fact.
on TV.
What you got there, Will?
L says, did you stop to think that Big Meech already have paper? I think you sleeping on Big Meech.
Hey, prison costs paper. Prison costs money.
We talked about that, but
Yeah,
then
we
on
spoke
an
about
earlier
that
show.
before.
He ain't got no money.
We spoke about that before. I actually had debates with my homeboys and everything. I'm gonna say this. I never seen a kingpin in the history of America go to the feds, get locked up by the feds, and come home and have money still.
Not after no dub.
Never. They take everything. They lock your mother and all them up. That's why he pled guilty. They locked his mother and his sister up.
And all this money he was supposedly stashing in all these houses
They
across
took all the
America.
houses. They took all the money.
Whoever put the money there went back and got the money. That's free game at that
I've
point.
had real debates with niggas, man. Like he's not alone. L, you're not by yourself. It's a lot of
people feel
dudes
that.
out there that feel like Meech got all his money buried somewhere, or he left his money with somebody. I don't see it happening. But I know this. While he was locked up, him and Blue was beefing over that $500,000 in the limo.
Right.
If you got money, you ain't tripping over no $500,000 in no limo.
Right.
You're not even talking to a nigga about $500,000 that the police missed in this limo.
Right.
You already got your people paying, and he needed that for his lawyer. He needed that for his lawyer. Also,
His lawyer.
if he
owed
got
money.
bread, he not coming home fucking his son shit up to get no bread.
He ain't gonna fuck
Meech,
about 50
Little
or
Meech,
Ross.
Little Meech actually exposed that when he said he had to go over there with Ross and just get a bag to pay his bills.
Until the next season start. Yeah.
He's living with his baby mother, and supposedly they in the Airbnb.
See.
So I can't. No, it's nothing showing, and he's wearing his son jewelry.
Yeah.
He's wearing his son jewelry. He's stuck in the past. He's stuck in his history.
Naima said they can probably work with Stars directly at this point because 50 ain't with Stars no more, so they can go to Stars themselves.
Who you think, Ross?
No, he's talking about the actors.
Meech and them?
Lil Meech and
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it. And it ain't just about 50. If 50 left, I believe he took his whole team with him. And he's
The power universe.
He bought the Shreveport, Louisiana joint. He got the joint down there. He about to do what Tyler Perry doing. If y'all paying attention, he been hanging out with Tyler Perry a lot. He about to do what Tyler Perry did. And I know he gonna take his whole team with him. The writing team, the lady, the chick, I forgot her name. But it's a black woman. Courtney. She's the one that's really behind all that, got the writers, the team and all that. That's his girl or whatever. That's who wanted to can Ghost. She been wanting to kill Ghost and all
2
that.
seasons
But
ago,
50 saved him or whatever. But he's going to take his whole team with him. If he's leaving Stars, he either going to shop for another network or he just going to take his team, probably get some more game from Tyler Perry and do his own thing in Shreveport, Louisiana, because he just bought all that stuff. I know he ain't buy it for no reason.
Naima got us popping, boy. She said, I feel bad for Lil Meech, but yeah, I feel 50. No matter how much you look out for people, they don't appreciate nothing.
Yeah, you got to show me that appreciation when you come home,
That's
bro.
a million facts right there.
You got to show me that appreciation after I did that, man. 5-6 years, man. I'm putting your son in acting school, drug rehab, keeping him this way. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, Big
I ain't
Meech
have to do
already
that.
had paper. He wouldn't need Ross. You right, Steve.
That's a fact. That's a fact. He would never made that bozo move.
Man said he gonna have to go back to 50 and take a horrible deal. He gonna have to run
Fifth
back.
ain't messing with him no more, bro.
He don't do that take back.
Fifth ain't doing that. It's over. You know how I know it's over? Because he flipped on Little Meech.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah,
He went hard. And I really feel like he had love for Lil Meech. I've seen plenty of clips years before, 2-3 years ago, with him and the interaction with him and Lil Meech. Even when Lil Meech bought that big ass chain, when he first bought that BMF chain and he put it on 50 neck and 50 like, yo, this joint heavy. He said, man, yo, listen, man, don't go nowhere by yourself with this chain, man. Right. And he was laughing. He said, nah, look at me. I mean that.
Right.
Man, don't be out here by yourself with this chain, man. He niggas will kill you for this chain.
What 50 Cent did is he automatically bonded with Lil Meech, and he played.
Yeah, I think he did. I think it was a real bond, Kurt.
Especially
You know
he
what
don't
I'm
got no
saying?
bond with his own his own Marquise, his own son.
You know, Meech was gone to prison. 50 Cent picked the son up. You know, in other words, he played the father role for that young kid to be able to get on and be able to make money even when his daddy get home. His daddy should have been able to come to his son at that point and get some money as opposed to going to, a
He,
op that was
he
against.
encouraged him to spend it all, so wasn't nothing to come home to. He encouraged him to keep spending like that and
Yeah,
be
but this
flashy.
career is going to continue to get that bag. The
Hey,
career that 50 invested in.
we gonna see how it play out. Let's jump into a little bit of politics before we dip.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we
Look,
got.
no, I just I feel like Trump. I can't. All right, let me ask y'all. What y'all feel about the Black History Month celebration at the White House?
I'm gonna go right before you go. We always gotta have something to be mad at. We don't. Go ahead, Casey.
Uh, you know what? Really, who cares? Y'all want to be there? Go be there. If you don't, you don't. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's already so much shit on the TV. That's just one other thing.
Nothing
Another,
special, huh?
right? Who cares?
What do you think, Kurt?
I'm kind of rolling where you were. Trump is our president. We just don't have to let them fight that family squabble out. And I didn't live through presidents like Nixon,
Yeah,
Ford.
way
You
worse
know,
presidents, huh?
yeah, I mean a whole host of them,
Reagan,
Democrats and Republicans. I'm gonna do what I have to do.
facts.
Despite what they do, because I mean, it ain't like I haven't struggled with other presidents. You know what I'm saying? I know what I got to do to survive for me and mine. Right? He's our president. That's who's voted in. We just gonna have to let that. What's going on now sound like a internal affair. They are going to fight it out. Of course, some people are going to suffer. Some people ain't going to suffer. President Trump told us ahead of time, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Then we just
They
gonna have
came in
to,
with no Vaseline from Ice Cube.
hey, we gonna have to deal with that hurt and just keep rolling. Us as the older cat, especially me, I would prefer to buy black. I'm not getting ready to invest my money in those. I'm not Gucci. I'm not wearing no Gucci. I'm not getting ready to give you like my mother got 20 boxes of red bottom shoes that she's 99 years old and can't do nothing with them. I'm not invested in that. I'm invested in my own people, the youth that's coming up that has to take this role when they come, when it's their time to step up. We'll survive him. We survived everything all the way back in slavery. Like BJ said, we were strong back then because we wasn't dependent on them.
Hey,
Remember,
you know what?
they kicked us off the plantation and we had to make it work.
I don't care if it's black, white, Indian, yellow. If you in my community, I'm gonna buy what's around me. So I don't give a
Right,
fuck what name is on the clothes. I don't care about. I care what's in my community. So if everybody said they ain't shopping at Target in my community, then I ain't going to Target right here. I worry
right,
about what's going on around me. What's in my radius? I get all the global, but I got enough stuff going on at home. I can't worry about what the rest of the world got going on if it ain't directly affecting me. So I don't care about the people in the White House. Trump gonna be there. If he ain't there, Biden gonna be there, or the next one, or the next one. It's gonna be the same shit till it ain't shit. We ain't shit as long as they see us ain't shit. But as long as we see ourselves as something,
right,
then that's how we gonna keep on going to be what we gonna be. So I don't care what color it is, cause my neighbors, the black ones right there, I don't really fuck with them. But my amigo next door, I fuck with him all day. So I don't give it. I would buy from him before I buy from them. So as long as it's in my community and I can support what's around me and where I need us to thrive at, that's where I'm gonna put my money at. I'm gonna invest in my community and in myself.
I could dig that. You know, I could dig that. What you got,
I
Will?
agree.
I I don't understand. If some people don't like the guy as a person, anything he does or doesn't do is going to be wrong to them, right? He gives stimulus checks, yay. Now he causing inflation. He racist, but now he does stuff that is trying to do stuff that benefits black people. Or he just doing that because they telling them to do it. It's a party at the end of the day, and black people love nothing else but the damn party. I don't see the issue with having the celebration at the White House. He
Because
don't have to do it. He could have
first of all,
denounced it and
first of
went on
all,
about his business.
the president don't give stimulus checks.
I know that, bro. But you cut it now. You know people. That man held them checks to put his own name on it. It's all type of shit flying around out here.
This all I'm gonna say, right? Yeah, every time somebody try to say something good about Trump, he didn't do it. Congress did it. But when it's something bad or negative in the news, he did it.
Yeah.
It
Congress
wasn't
gave the
nobody
checks,
else.
But
You know
Trump
what I mean?
caused inflation.
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
They always
Exactly.
blame the president, but he the rubber stamp.
So Congress caused the inflation, right? Because they the
Well,
one gave the checks, approved
it's
the checks.
it's the policies that you put in place that causes inflation. It's a lot of
I
factors.
just be damn.
And I'm not saying, Biden, his policies didn't create some things. All politics, the president basically is the rubber stamp to what Congress put in order. You know what I'm saying?
Can you tell me one policy that Trump put in place that caused inflation?
That's
Well,
an unfair question.
Huh?
That's an unfair question.
No, he just said it's the policies he put in place that caused inflation.
But there's no way he can answer that correctly because the policies that they're passing, we can't see the ones that he's passing. We can only see the big ones that they're gonna put out there to throw you off from the shit that they sliding
No,
in
you
front
can
of there.
research any policy.
All right, well then, which one of us researched all of them?
okay,
He
I can
just
tell you
said
one policy.
it's the
When he-
policy. For him to say that statement, he has to know the policy that Trump made that put us in inflation. Or
Okay.
else that's not unfair statement.
It's
Okay,
the decisions Trump was making that put us in inflation. But it's not
Okay.
just Trump because they've been making bad decisions for
He said Trump
decades.
though. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Kurt.
Trump is in power right now.
Okay, let me answer the question.
Go for it.
He put tariffs, 25% over here, 25% on China's steel or whatever. All the economists have stated that when you put tariff or you put that much tariff on product, the consumer has to pay that cost. The cost of everything goes up when you put tariff.
Right.
We're gonna get to that comment too. Okay, so stop right there. Okay, y'all saying the tariffs. He didn't put tariffs on no one yet. And you're saying, and what you just said, Kurt, was you heard somebody else say that. Because you said what they stated is when you put tariffs on this, then that's what caused this. You're going for what someone else said. He hasn't put tariffs on no one yet. They're still talking. They're still in negotiations. Everything
So
has
you
been
just
on
follow
hold.
Trump
See what I'm
blindly.
saying? Everything
like
has
Trump.
been on pause.
But see, inflation is basically, it starts when somebody say that. Immediately when he made the statement and he putting these tariffs on it, all of a sudden the stock market start acting crazy. The prices of shit start, it unbalances, where we at. Because you got to look at it. When Trump came in office, what? Eggs were $2 a dozen. Now they $7. I mean, it's not all Trump. It's not all Trump. Don't get me
I
wrong.
want
I'm
to
not
stick
saying
to that main topic though, because now we're going into stocks and all that. You say he made a policy that caused inflation.
When
You
he
said it
made
was
the
the tariffs. He been in office for a little bit over 30 days. There's no tariffs in place yet. They're still in negotiations about
So
that.
you
So that's
like
false.
Trump.
Go ahead, Casey.
You like Trump.
I like some of his policies. I don't care for him. I don't like him or dislike him. I like his policies. I like the things he's doing and what he's about.
He
If Biden was doing it, I would support Biden.
Fuck Biden. What do you like that they're doing?
I like the immigration shit. I like the anti-abortion thing. I like the the no women in sports thing, and I like the tariffs. I like that.
Okay. So again, like Kirk said, the tariffs is what's going to affect our pockets, and already
We don't know that yet. Y'all
our
don't
pockets
have to
right
buy
now.
that stuff. Y'all
Then
don't
how
have
we
to
gonna-
buy that
then
stuff.
how we gonna get
Y'all
it?
don't
What
have
we
to
gonna do?
buy. If
What
he
we
put a
gonna do?
25% tariff on Canada, y'all don't have to buy liquor.
Right,
Y'all don't have to
right.
buy beer.
I mean, so take away the things that we've been enjoying, because now we're going to get charged more because he don't like some people, or he trying to do shit that don't make sense.
No, it makes
And
a
you
lot
say
of
go
sense.
for it.
It makes a lot of sense. When we had the tariffs, America was richer. If you really look into it, because I really look into these things. When you really look into it, America as a whole is being taken advantage of. It costs us billions of dollars to protect countries like Canada, like Mexico, and then all their product is over here. There's no American product being sold in Mexico and China, and in China also, and Canada. Little
sell our
bit of
services.
things.
We
They're
sell our
taking
services.
advantage of us, dog, and
We sell our
billions of
services,
dollars
then we
go
benefit
to
off
our
their
military.
resources.
Canada doesn't have a military worth anything.
Yeah.
Mexico
And they are
doesn't have a
allies.
military
And they are
worth
allies.
anything.
And they are
They
allies.
use American military.
Right.
Yeah, we need to
Because
tax them.
That's what we're made of. That's what America's made of.
Yeah, so we need to
come
tax them.
together.
We need
Yeah.
to tax them.
Do you Maine, my nigga Maine would always say something like this. And I love this analogy. Donald Trump and Elon Musk will cut off their nose to spite their face. I mean, they gonna fuck us every time just because they feel like people didn't win against them or don't like them or don't vote for them. And the fucking tariffs, why? Against Canada? Why? You want to make what a country? Tell country, Canada become a state?
A state.
A fucking state? You gonna go over there to Russia and tell Zelensky that ain't his fault? I mean that he had no. Come on, my nigga. You supporting the dictator?
Hey, man, what tariffs in place? And then go ahead, Casey. I hear you.
I'm just saying, you supporting the dictator. You supporting this country become a dictatorship. They already taking away all our rights. That's why they taking your Black history out of school.
Y'all saying a lot of broad. Y'all coming up with a lot
it
of
don't
broad
matter because
aspects.
this is how they give it to you.
So let's do this. You said they already took away our rights. What rights?
No, I agree with this. Trump said there's only two gender things. Yeah, I don't think dudes should play in
That's
girls'
all I'm
sports.
saying. Stuff like
Right.
that, I agree with. I
Right.
gotta agree with that.
It's things you can.
Do
I'm not saying he shouldn't be a bully.
you want women playing in your? Do you want men playing in your daughter's sports?
I don't have no daughters, but no, I absolutely.
Do you
I
want men?
agree
Okay,
with
so
that.
no. Do you want you probably don't care. Do you care about there's 10 million illegal migrants over here receiving benefits and debit cards and EBT food stamps and all that? Do you care about that?
Can you get them?
No, it's not my job to get them.
No. Can you get stamps? Can you get the benefits?
No, not me personally. No.
But you live here, and I can't get them. We can't get them.
But American citizens can. I'm American, dog. It don't matter if I could get them or not. I'm American, so I'm gonna be American first.
So they came over here too. They trying to live a better life too.
They
help a lot of the shit that we do.
Legal migrants, fine. Legally, yes. That's why. Guess what? That's why all those Hispanic immigrants, the Muslim. That's why whoever else is an immigrant voted for him, because they don't feel that it's right either that they people come over here illegally and receive free benefits. They don't even feel like it's right.
Listen, if you catch somebody and they're illegal, if you catch them, also they did some illegal shit and you didn't caught them, and you like, all right, now we got to get you out the country. That's something different. But they go into schools, hospitals, where people's places of employment.
They're not going to schools, bro. They're
Man,
not allowed
they
in
was going to
schools.
They not. Just like they not allowed.
Somebody in the chat showed me where they went into school.
Come on, man. You know what they trying to do, bro. And they getting rid of it.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know why you seen it, because you just said you follow this stuff closely. So just because it ain't saying they went into the school don't mean you ain't seen it hit the schools with the taking away the.
I haven't seen it. So if you seen it, send it to me.
No, you seen it. If you're watching anything, if you're watching anything about the news about Donald Trump, because unless you're just watching Fox News.
The last thing I heard was they're not allowing them in the schools. It's the last thing I heard.
Because you can't get into the schools. Just like you can't get into
The
the
last
hospital.
thing I heard was they are not allowing ICE in these schools. So when
So
we
if
get
y'all
on these
won't let me-
platforms and say they're going into schools and getting kids out the schools and all, that's a false narrative. That's the problem. That's why I went from being Democrat to being like, I'm not even Republican, but that's why I left the Democrat shit alone, because all they do is lie and put out false narratives.
They both
So
lying.
far, nobody has presented a fact yet. Nobody.
Tell me a fact of what he helped you with.
What he helped me with what? What are you talking about?
Right. You saying no, you can't show no facts of the other part. So what facts can you show that he did something?
I'm not saying, I haven't sat here and said nothing about him helping me. I
Have it
said
got better
the
since he been
country
there?
I live, let's stay focused. The country
Just
I
focus.
live in, let's make it a better country. Fuck me. But if my people is getting done better, then yeah, all right, cool. I'm gonna do me regardless. You said that before. Fuck all
Right.
that shit. We gonna get it how we live.
Right.
Right. But I know plenty of black people who got cut off of food stamps, who kids
Right.
were cut off of Medicaid
Right.
last
Right.
year by Biden. No
Right.
one said nothing.
Mexicans too.
But-
Mexicans too. White people too. Come on.
But okay, white people, cool. But migrants are able to be housed in hotels, given debit cards, Medicaid, and food stamps. And y'all act like that's not a problem. That's a problem for me.
Okay, what I'm trying to figure out is it's illegal and legal. You know, just because somebody was able to pay to come into this country and they're considered legal, like a lot of those people that come to this country don't have the funds to pay their way legally into the system.
Okay, they gotta stay where they at, Kurt. They gotta stay. If we don't have the money to go to Dubai, if we don't have the money to go to Mexico or anywhere else, we not going. We can't go. We can't go to Dubai and just get debit cards and free money and free. We can't go to these other countries and receive what they get. We can't just walk in these other countries without no paperwork. We cannot do it. So why are we allowing people to come over here and do it? It's not making no sense to me. None.
Man, so you gotta take the good with the bad when it comes to tariffs. Naima says she liked the fact that Trump doesn't want our tax dollars going towards transgender surgeries, especially for children.
I forgot about that. That's something else I agree with.
I mean, any of the transgender things and things like, look, they're gonna mind. He put it up there for you. Hello.
Let me
Hello.
see. Canada 25. We just spoke about that.
Hello.
All of that is on hold, man. Man, first of all, before you even type anything else in the comment, man, I need an apology. I need an apology. He just reminded me. I need an apology, man. I need your next comment to be an apology to me. Please, sir. Please. The man still ain't find no Michelle Obama pregnancy pictures.
To say you support Trump because Democrats lie is wild.
Wait,
We know where the majority
I
of
didn't say
lies
that.
come from, regardless
I
of
meant to ask you a question.
I didn't say that, man. I said what made me start paying attention to Trump and stop even listening to Democrats are all the lies. That's what made me even come over here and even realize that they're lying and that they're spreading false narratives. I still didn't support Trump. I didn't still support Trump until 2020. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm telling y'all specific policies of what I support with this man. I don't gotta like him. I don't gotta dislike him. I still don't see an apology, man. I see laughing emojis, but I don't see an apology. I don't have to like the man or dislike him. People wake up and clock in every day to work for a boss they don't like. For a boss they don't like and have no problem about it. Have the same energy towards the president you don't like. As long as he's getting the job done, that's it. In my eyes, he's getting the job done.
Well, but he still makes bum moves.
Uh-oh, here go the apology, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, man.
I also ain't seen no pictures of Donald Trump's wife being pregnant either.
I don't care, but I don't even look. I don't care. I don't care.
So do that mean that she's
She's
a
not
man?
in question. She's not in question. She's not in question.
I mean, does that mean she's a man, or should we think that she might be a man?
I don't know. I was just saying that there's no pictures. That was my point about Michelle
Are the
Obama.
tariffs in place or not? We got
It's not on hold. There's tariffs in place. Where? Eli, oh man, can you look that up for me, please? Are there any tariffs in place? Last time I checked, Canada was on hold. Mexico was on hold. They was in negotiations. Last time I checked. So what went up? What inflation went up? Your eggs, they getting eggs from Australia or some shit. I don't know. They getting eggs from somewhere.
Because the birds got bird flu.
Yeah, the bird flu shit. Yeah. So
Yeah,
they getting
and
eggs
now
from
you can't eat chicken.
New Zealand. They just got like tons of hundreds of thousands of pounds of eggs from New Zealand or something.
How they get here? I don't want them.
But me and Will about to get some chickens.
Facts.
Heard up.
Yeah. They say the chickens is bad at like Walmart, Kroger, a whole bunch of them, a whole list of them. Got bad chicken in like the El Montes, the frozen food dinners. I think the chicken got like
America keep getting some kind of disease in the food, man. What Naima said.
If you go to Abu Dhabi or Dubai and et cetera, they want to know who you came with, where you staying, how many days you staying. They don't play that.
They just locked homegirl up for smoking a cigarette in Dubai. She facing 5 years.
Damn.
They locked the student up for yelling. Yelling somewhere. Locked her up. The black girl, the college student. She was over there on the class trip or something. Locked her up for yelling.
they probably just hella nice over there. Like, hey, get my car, I'll give you $1,000 tip real quick.
And I ain't gonna fight because one thing, I'm not gonna go out there and protest and rally and all that for these people, because one thing about it, when you enter someone's country, you better abide by their rules and regulations. Just like when I got locked up in Virginia and because it was a air freshener dangling from my rearview mirror, I ain't know nothing about. I said,
obstruction of view.
Obstruction of view. Georgia ain't got that, but one thing about it, when you cross that state line, you better abide by all the state laws, rules, and regulations. So when they come over here, they are breaking a law to come here and receive benefits from the government.
Man.
Come on, man, that's a given. That's an alley-oop. Nah, I
I
ain't messing with
if
that.
you was able to get over here and maneuver your way over here from where you were trying to get away from, and you was able to get benefits, then you earned your benefits. Man.
Let me see what it say, Eli. Let me see.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. They did their job. Because you see all these houses stop being built. Yeah.
Yeah, they got all right. I'm not hating on none of that. But now they getting up out of here. And I support that. I mean, I agree with that. Yeah, they gotta go. They gotta go.
Yeah,
They destroyed New York. The mayor of New York told y'all. Y'all talking about inflation. They destroyed New York. Physically damaged the property and financially damaged the economy of New York. All the migrants, illegal immigrants up there.
20 years ago, they said it was the black people in Brooklyn that destroyed New York. Hell,
As of February 11, 2025, the 25% tariffs imposed by President Trump on Canadian imports have been delayed, and the list of goods subject to the tariffs have not been published. It's still delayed. It's been delayed.
but what happened with the economy? See, inflation happens like when you shake that structure that they got going on. You know, that's how they determine inflation. You know, like the Federal Reserve, they start doing the tax cut or whatever it is they be doing to try to tweak so that the economy don't go into a recession. So it's a number of things that affect inflation. Just like when Biden was in office, there was a number of things that he had to try to do to get the Federal Reserve to cut the interest rates and all of that, so that you could level inflation out, because inflation was killing us when he got in office.
That's another thing. Also, you spoke about the Federal Reserve. Trump just said they going to the Federal Reserve to see if there's even any money in there, to see if there's even any gold in here.
But
we don't even know if there's even anything in the Federal Reserve. They don't even know.
Okay, I agree with that, but
I agree with that too. That's about 5/16, KC. That I agree with this man. But I already know about the JFK.
Elon Musk, how many billions of dollars of taxpayers' dollars to investigate that? You know, Elon Musk ain't working for free. He paying that man billions He ain't giving that back to the working citizens.
Fe-
Elon
fe-
Musk, is-
on February
Elon
4th,
Musk is not an American
2025,
citizen.
President Trump agreed to suspend the tariffs against Mexico and Canada by 1 month after negotiations with the counterparts in each nation.
He
Hey,
trying
y'all.
to get them to do
I'm about
something
to
that he wants them to do. That's what
I'm
that
about to
is.
get ready, head up out of here on y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all letting me get on here, man. When y'all getting on again?
Put your
It's
thing
right
up
there.
there.
You see it right there?
Okay.
I'm gonna put in the
Hey,
comment.
hey,
Good
Well, I'm
looking,
gonna need you to
Casey.
come help me do mine.
I
Set
hey,
got you,
mine up.
bro.
hey,
All right, cool.
Casey.
Yo,
Hey, KC, I just got
hmm,
one question for you.
go
You
for it.
don't carry that KC because of the Chiefs, do you?
Say that
Is that
again.
the- KC ain't don't stand for Kansas City Chiefs, do
Fuck no, I'm a Raider.
That's a
We don't do that.
California native,
We don't
man.
do that bullshit.
it? All right.
Good looking,
Hey, man.
Casey.
Already, y'all be smooth, man.
All right,
You
family.
too. Be
All right,
safe
peace,
out there.
y'all. Oh, Lord,
We could
now.
go. We could go to some of them comments too, Will.
That man
Where's
crazy.
Nor at? It's two against one. Y'all two be
But
teaming
look,
up.
now
I'm
Will
neutral.
is neutral. But look, Kurt, you still got to come up with a fact because the tariffs was wrong. You was wrong about that. Maine too. Maine, you was wrong about the tariffs.
I keep saying this. The
And what Casey
tariffs
said. What did Casey say?
tariffs alone doesn't affect the inflation.
We not even talking about inflation. We don't know what affects inflation. That nobody knows, man. We say this, we say that. You say this, you say that. Nobody knows. We don't know. When they want to raise the prices, they raise the prices. All I know, Trump's first term, everything came down, and I know before he got out of that seat, he said, if Biden come in here and them Democrats come in here, gas is gonna go up to $5, eggs is gonna go up to $8, et cetera, et cetera. That man stood up there and said it. When Biden got in office, gas went up to $5, $6, and the eggs went up to $8. That's a fact. These are the facts. I'm just talking facts. Let me say this. Let's do this. I don't like Trump. I don't like Biden. I just want to talk facts. Just come with the facts.
Okay, let's know this. Fact is this. Normally, a president's first year, he inherits the
Send me that. Send me
economy.
that, man. Send me that. Go ahead, Kurt.
It's a fact that when a president gets in office, he inherits the economy and everything from the previous uh,
Administration.
administration. The policies that are put in place when he come in office, those policies are already in place. So the economy, whether it's good or bad, that's what he
The
inherits.
economy wasn't good when Trump got in office, man.
The first time,
Niggas was paying $8. Niggas was paying $8 for gas when Obama was in there too. Obama was in there for 8 years. So Obama first 4 years was supposed to set up this great economy for the last 8 years. The last 4 years. Obama gas was up to $8, $9 when Obama was in there.
that's what he inherited from the Bush administration.
This is after his first 4 years, his first term. This is his second term.
Show me that fact.
I gotta
That's
keep
not
looking this
fact.
stuff up, man.
That's not factual. It was after the first that last Bush administration that he inherited, where we was sitting in line, gas was out
No,
the
matter of
out the
fact, that
roof.
was '09. That was '09. So you're right. That was '09.
He came in office in
That was
'08. He
'09.
inherited that.
That was no, I'm lying. That was '08. That was
He
'08.
inherited that from the Bush administration. And look at it when he got out of office. What was the index on gasoline? He had to put in certain policies in order to get the gas price because OPEC them was killing us with the oil prices. We was in line for 4, 5 hours just to get gas. I
Okay.
was in Atlanta
I
during
hear
that
you.
time. When Trump got in office, he inherited the 8 years of an Obama policy. Yes, the economy was back on the upswing.
I hear you. I just want to speak about the facts, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to speak about the facts. I just see a lot of black people emotional, man. They don't like Trump. so he can't do nothing. It don't matter what he do.
You know something? Black people don't even like themselves. I mean,
I agree, man. I agree. Oh, I wanted to.
Hey, BJ, I can remember when we was in the streets, right? You was on. How many white people dislike what you do? I didn't see none. It was your own brothers, your own black brothers that was hating on, trying to set him up, trying to knock him off his cue. We like crabs in a bucket. We can't stand to see the next man, succeed at something because we always got something to say about it.
It's a disease.
You know? He ain't putting me on, so, he doing some buster move. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being happy that the next man made something of himself out of nothing.
Why are black people mad that this man had a Black History Month celebration at the White House? Why would we be mad at that? Did they have one last year at the White House?
They've always had Black History Month since when they
celebrations at the White House.
From what I remember, I'm not sure what goes on in the White House.
Yeah, I know. I'm really asking a real crowd because I don't know. I didn't.
But yeah, I think that he did that as a photo op. I mean, it's just like when I was down there last time, he wanted to prop up all how Herschel Walker was a greater senator than Warnock. Warnock is a pimp. Preacher.
Why would it be a photo op? He's already president. Why? Let me ask you this. He's the president. He's already the president. Why do he got to talk to black people who hate him so much anyway? Why?
Because that's what he do. He's
no. Y'all hate him. He's a racist. He's white supremacist. They're white supremacists. They're racist. They don't like black people. White people that don't like black people don't give a damn about what y'all talking about and don't got to fake it. He doesn't have to speak to y'all at all. Y'all don't do nothing for him. Y'all didn't help him get in there. He doesn't have to address y'all at all. He doesn't have to throw a Black History Month celebration. That's a waste of time. He's being fake for nothing. He's not getting nothing from y'all. He doesn't receive nothing from throwing a Black History Celebration Month. He doesn't. He doesn't receive anything for putting statues of black civil rights leaders in the garden. He doesn't receive nothing for doing that. Nothing. He don't even get credit. Anything he do for black people is y'all don't care about or y'all take it away. It's a photo op. Y'all don't even give him credit. Why would he do anything for y'all? If I was there, I'd tell him, man, F them niggas, man. I'd tell him.
Man, right, said they do it every year.
I'll be in his ear. Man, listen, man. All them niggas that's talking that shit about you, I got a group of niggas over here that fuck with you, Trump. I got a squad of niggas over here that mess with you, Trump. Forget them niggas. Forget all these educated Negroes, because they against you. They with the educated Negro has been against the black regular population since Marcus Garvey and them, man. The educated Negro has been in the way for a long time. Not all of them, but a large majority of them. The Negroes with the master degrees and the PhDs and all that, like W.E.B. Du Bois and them, been in the way. Been in the way. The bourgeoisie, the boule. That's where the Greek, where Josh at? That's where that Greek stuff come from too. The black boule. I'm gonna have some more stuff on them too. I just found that out. That's where that Greek fraternity and stuff came from. Those black dudes was part of the black boule, right? But the educated Negro is biased, bro. It's biased and emotional, and they never really been with the cause. The Black Panthers wasn't educated Negroes. Wasn't a group of educated Negroes.
Well, it sounds more so to me, though, BJ, as though it's like you biting from both sides of the apple, because you said back before, we had the DEI back in the 1800s, those educated ones that built Wall Street, Black Wall Street, and the people that was over that ran that.
You're right, Kurt. You're right, Kurt. Remember though. You're right. I know where you're going. Those was educated Negroes. You absolutely right. Those was educated and skillful Negroes.
Skills.
I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about nobody before 1950. I'm talking about everybody 1950 and after. The civil rights movement and after is who I'm talking about. Except for W.E.B. Du Bois. He was back then too. But yeah, no, I'm not talking about them. They had a whole different spirit. That's why with the boys and all that, with the kids, I direct them back to them old niggas in the 1800s, in the late 1700s and the 1800s. I'm having them boys start there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having them start with the civil rights movement and all that. I'm not. But when I'm talking about the educated, I'm talking about 1950 and after. Before that, man, they were solid. What Naima got, Will?
They got mad when he invited Steve Harvey and the others to the White House during his first term.
Naima, I was mad.
They mad
I
at
called
Nelly.
Steve Harvey a coon. I called Kanye a coon, and even had the nerve.
The audacity.
I even had the audacity. May his soul rest in peace. And I asked for forgiveness from Jim Brown. I even called Jim Brown a coon. The audacity. The audacity. I called Jim Brown a coon. Y'all had me too, Kurt. They had me too. I'm trying to tell you. I was right where you was at. I called all of them coons. Steve Harvey, Kanye, Jim Brown, of all people. Jim Brown, coon. Because they was talking to Trump. And I felt like nobody should be talking to Trump. I felt like how y'all feel until I started paying attention. And I'm not educated. I don't got them degrees and all that. I just got common sense. I'm just moving off of common sense.
What did Maine just say? Read that. What did Maine just say?
And usually wants to be assimilated, BJ. X warned us about them. He talking about the educated Negro. He wrote a book about it, right?
Yeah. Damn what he called them, man.
Yeah, these new Negroes,
He called them something, man.
You know, this social media have changed the mindset of the people.
But W.E.B. Du Bois was the same. He's a perfect example. He did the same thing to Marcus Garvey. To the point he apologized before he died. And went and got buried over there in Africa. Changed his whole tune up. Switched his whole tune up. I
agree with that.
And flipped on. He was helping them people sabotage Marcus Garvey, get him deported and all that. W.E.B. Du Bois, man. He sabotaged Booker T too. Booker T is founded the Tuskegee joint, right? That was Booker T or Benjamin Banneker. That was Booker T.
Malcolm X called them chumps.
That's what we rolling with there. That's what we rolling with, Ma. Malcolm X. He did call them chumps. Matter of fact, these chumps, he did. He did call them chumps. He damn sure did.
And he wasn't talking about just Republicans or Democrats. He was talking about all of them in that hierarchy.
That's a fact.
You know?
He even threw my man in there, man. And I didn't like that. He threw my man Dick Gregory in there, man. He threw Abba in there, man. He threw Abba, and Abba loved him, man. Dick Gregory loved him, man. He threw Dick in there too, man. Yeah, I just think. The part we got about 5-10 more minutes, Will.
Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all. I'm looking up the pardon czar. Kurt, did you see the pardon czar? Maine, did you see the pardon czar?
What you mean the pardon czar?
Tell you right now. Alice Johnson. President Trump. Okay, the 69-year-old grandmother, he granted clemency in his first term. That was the main term where y'all was saying he was racist and all that. The 69-year-old grandmother, he granted clemency in his first term over long ago drug offenses to be his pardon czar. That's the lady that had a life sentence behind your man Biden crack law. She was really doing a life sentence.
You keep saying Biden.
And I think Kim Kardashian actually brought her to his attention.
How many people's name was signed on that law? Don't just give it to Biden. it was Republicans and Democrats that
But
signed.
okay, but Biden was forefront. He represented that joint. He said it himself.
It was a couple of people. It was a couple of people on the Democrat side and on the Republican side that were the letterhead to that crime law. If you look that up, you know what I'm saying.
That could be true, but Biden was the representative for that.
I'm about to say you doing
direct.
exactly what BJ said, Kurt.
Yeah.
Biden was a part of a whole bunch of people.
He
that
do
did
it every time.
But if Trump signed it, he did it by his damn self.
And it's not only him. They all do it. They all do it. The president made. Can I finish what I was reading, please?
Congress is supposed to do.
Kurt, I'm trying to tell you what the pardons are. The president made the announcement during a Black History Month event in the White House East Room Thursday afternoon. Johnson spent over 20 years in prison for nonviolent drug-related crimes when Mr. Trump commuted her sentence and she was released in 2018. Mr. Trump later issued her a full pardon. You've been an inspiration to people, and we're going to be listening to your recommend. Okay, so she's the pardon czar. You've been an inspiration to people, and we're going to be listening to your recommendation on pardons, Mr. Trump told Johnson on Thursday. Why is this racist man turning to a 69-year-old black woman for recommendation on pardons? Why?
Okay,
the racist white people I know would never.
Wait, let me say this. Simply because a white man say, I got a black friend, that makes him not racist? That's one person.
That makes him what? What'd you say?
Does that make him not racist because he say he got a black friend?
No. We're not talking about he think he got a black friend or whatever. He took this. They don't even got to be friends. See, you still
okay,
with this emotional attachment. You still coming with this emotional attachment. They don't even have to be friends. Kurt, a racist white man is not going to even be throwing a Black History celebration in the White House, for one. Two, he's not going to be talking to a 69-year-old woman that he granted a full pardon to. He's not even going to do that. He's not even going to grant her a full pardon. But he's not even going to be talking to her. He made up his own job for her title. This is something he made up. Will, you're my new pardon czar. He just making shit up. We getting recommendations from you to who we gonna pardon for. Obviously, she gonna go get send him some recommendations of more black people that need to be pardoned.
Right.
That's obvious. Why would this racist man be doing that?
You still ain't. I don't think you get the whole picture. You're looking at an instance where he's pardoned this one black woman that went to prison for.
No, he's pardoned plenty.
I said this one blacks.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard about the other one. You know, why didn't he go and say like pardon Tupac's dad?
Hold that thought, man. Hold that thought. What happened?
Why he didn't pardon Tupac's father? Or
I don't know. Somebody should have been there. See, you black people like you that know of Tupac's daddy's story. What's his name? Mumia Abdul Jamal, something like that. Black people like you that know his story don't want to sit down and talk to Trump. All these people that have been pardoned or laws changed, it's coming from people that actually met with this man, actually had a conversation with this man, sat down with this man. That's it. It's that simple. Whoever I'm willing to bet whoever is in, I think he died now though, Tupac's stepdaddy or whatever.
Yeah,
all his people probably Democratic and they not gonna talk to Trump at all. They're not gonna talk to Trump at all.
And sometimes, and a lot of times, because of the divisiveness, Republicans stop talking to Democrats. You know, because at one point
it's not on him to talk to y'all. He's in office now. Y'all didn't want to talk to them last year, in the last 4 years. So don't act like that. I said it. I ain't gonna lie. I said it. He don't even have to look y'all way. As much y'all still protesting and all that against him. You want him to look at y'all?
Wait. You saying that we don't want to talk to him? It was the Republican Party that suddenly brought this divisiveness Even when Obama was in office, they held up the Supreme Court talking about he was in his what is it called? The last year of their time. They held up that Supreme Court justice.
I don't know, man. All I know is
You
we
know
talking
what
about
I'm
right
saying?
now with Trump
The
and how you feel.
Republicans stopped talking to Democrats a long time ago. It's ever since it's been a log jam in Congress where there is no super majority. Neither one of them talk to each
Listen. I don't even agree with that because when Ice Cube asked to sit down with the Republicans or Trump or Biden refused. Trump administration sat down with Ice Cube to talk to him about his platinum package. So you wrong again. You wrong
Okay,
again.
I'm not wrong because when it was time for the Republicans to sit down and talk about the Supreme Court justice that was supposed to be put in office as a lifelong Supreme Court
Who
justice.
you talking about, Kurt?
What was his name?
I don't know. You gotta come with names. You and Maine has to come with names. Something.
Wait. Mitch McConnell, the head of the Senate, who put forth the president's pick for Supreme Court, held up Obama's pick for his Supreme Court, which have given him a second Supreme Court justice that he put on the bench. They held it up in his lame duck session.
You said Mitch McConnell held up something?
The Supreme Court justice for Obama in his last term as president. They held it up for a whole year where the Supreme Court wasn't at its full strength. And the minute that Donald Trump got in office, they gave him that Supreme Court justice. They held it up. They wouldn't even talk to the Democrats about it. They said they weren't going to even bring it to the floor. They're the one that stopped communication. So if you stop talking to me and don't want to talk to me, then what makes you think that I'm gonna talk back to you? I'm gonna keep trying to talk to you. You don't want to talk to me?
I don't know. I don't know. You could be right. I'm not even gonna look back into Obama term or nothing. You could be right about that, Trump. Kurt, I'm not going back 15, 16 years, bro. I'm not doing that. We talking about right now. We talking about right now, man. Biden and Trump was running for presidency, right?
If you're not talking to me, why should I talk to you?
Okay, that's your point. Let's stay there. That's fine. But right now, when Biden and Trump went down there to speak to them black women. What was that? The NAACP black journalist thing. Kamala didn't even go. She's your black woman. She didn't even go. Kamala didn't even go to sit down and spend 30 minutes with 3 black women that was representing whatever they were representing. Kamala didn't go. You know who went? That racist white man sat there for about 45 minutes or so, answered all the questions. No index cards, no teleprompter, nothing. Sat right there and kept it real with them. And was attacked by 2 of them. Come on, man. The narrative y'all keep trying to throw out there is like, what are we talking about?
My point is what it is. If you don't talk to me, what makes you think I'm going to go out of my way to talk to you? That's where the Republicans and Democrats, instead of having a bipartisan whatever.
No. That's just your view. Because there's a lot of black Democrats that actually sat down with Trump to talk to him while they was running. That's just your view. There's a few of them that, now I ain't gonna say a lot of them. There's some that actually sat down with Trump. Them 3 black women he was talking to, they weren't Republican.
We talking about government. We not talking about the people.
So what? All I'm talking about is the people. I ain't talking about no politicians or no government officials.
But the government is supposed to represent the people.
Nah. When I don't want no government to represent no people. I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the people to the people. When Trump goes sit down, he's talking to the people. Biden, y'all couldn't even really get him to address y'all. It was always the Haitian stud chick, the black chick. It was always the Haitian chick, and she didn't even answer y'all questions. She lied all the time to y'all. Trump is up here answering all y'all questions. Every time I turn around, Trump is in front of a camera, sitting down, talking directly to the people.
He talking to Fox News. He don't talk to the.
I don't even watch Fox News, man. Come on now. Y'all getting ridiculous, man.
You look at Twitter.
I don't even have an X. I don't even have that. I don't look at none of that. I see, let me tell you what I do, Kurt. I see headlines. I screenshot them. So when I have time, I could look them up. I could research them. That's how I know the tariffs were put on hold. Maine said they reinstated them or something, but he gotta send that to me. What happened? Trump took America
back to common sense. Two genders.
That's what I'm basing off of common sense. But if you're not gonna sit down, if y'all not gonna, I said this to Noah. Noah didn't want to talk to him neither. But the King Abdullah, or whatever his name is, from Jordan, came over there and sat down with him. So if y'all not gonna talk to him, by all means, that's your right. That's your prerogative. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna holler at him. And I'm gonna let him know. Listen, man, Kurt, my guy, but we gonna put him on timeout. Because he been talking crazy. I'm gonna put him on timeout for at least to the summer, Trump. I got him. Don't worry about it. I can't cut my guy off. I gotta keep him. But we gonna put him on timeout.
So you gonna do a meet. You gonna do a meet, right? You still gonna go to my house, right?
Trump, don't worry about Kurt. Don't never mind him. That's my guy. We gonna put him on timeout. I gotta keep him though. I can't. That's my guy regardless. What Naeem said?
It's not even if he's racist or not. But what makes it so much worse than Biden? What makes him so much worse than Biden, who actually said you're not black if you don't vote for me, which was the biggest insult.
They overlooked that, Naima. They don't care about that because it wasn't Trump. If Trump would have said that, we probably be in a civil war right now. May asked something about Lincoln too. I wanted to address that. Yeah. I forgot. It was something about Lincoln.
That's like saying Lincoln wasn't racist because he freed the slaves.
First of all, Lincoln didn't free the slaves. The slaves freed the slaves. They freed themselves. Lincoln saved them. Lincoln was losing that civil war. And the only reason why there was a civil war, that wasn't even about slavery. That was about cotton. That was about economics. Don't get that twisted. Lincoln never cared about no black people. Lincoln still had slaves, so I would never say that. Lincoln still had slaves. Lincoln had slaves before, during, and after the Civil War. Lincoln still had slaves. And the little 13, 14-year-old girl, he was traveling all around the country and overseas with.
Lincoln was only signed that.
I think that's where Pocahontas came from. I think that was Lincoln's little slave girl Lincoln had. I think that's where Pocahontas come from. Go ahead.
See, Lincoln only freed the slaves.
Oh, my bad, man. If you have quotation marks, my fault. Go ahead, Kurt.
You know, Lincoln only freed the slaves to a certain state. Illinois was still a slave state.
No, I mean that was what the Civil War was about. After the Civil War, the slaves were free.
Even after when he passed the Emancipation Proclamation, that was only for a certain state. It wasn't for everybody because he still had slaves.
I didn't even know that, Kurt. I didn't know that.
The people in Missouri still had slaves too. You remember the people back in, I think it was Texas, they didn't realize there was emancipation until years later, and that's when they came up with Juneteenth instead of the 4th of July. It wasn't about freeing the slaves.
It said it abolished slavery throughout the United States in 1865, the 13th Amendment.
I'm saying the backstory. The reason why he signed that Emancipation Proclamation is because he was losing his political footing from the abolitionists, so he signed it so that they could.
Okay, I see it right here. The proclamation did not apply to certain areas, including Tennessee, parts of Virginia, New Orleans, and parts of Louisiana. Okay, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was only for parts. It wasn't for everybody. He was just losing his political footing in those southern states. So, he signed that Emancipation Proclamation so that it could get put into law. But, Juneteenth didn't happen until when did they start celebrating Juneteenth? When the blacks in the western part of America realized they were free. That's when Juneteenth came about.
But also, you got to realize back then, It wasn't no the word spread by word of mouth.
Right.
It took weeks and months for word of mouth to get from one place
You
to
know,
the other
they
place.
had
Also,
telegraph. They had telegraph that they could do that
nah,
telegraphic stuff.
that military might have had telegraph, but we talking about the regular. When you talking about the Confederate versus the Union, them people and the people running the plantations and stuff, they don't know
But
what's going on. It's
no,
by
but what
word of
I'm
mouth.
saying, when they put out those telegraphs, you know, that the slaves were freed, even though they sent it out, you know, government in the western state did not tell blacks that they were free.
That's what how they gonna get the memo? That's what I'm saying. How they gonna get it?
The
You
government did, but the government didn't tell the people.
that's obvious.
So the government is.
That's why I said. That's why I said talk to the people, not the government. we don't got no business letting the government. If you're signing up to let the government represent you, you're going backwards. You're setting yourself up for failure.
Trump
Talk to the
just said
people.
he was the
Trump talks to the
government,
people. That's why Trump sounds so crazy to y'all, because y'all
but
not used
Trump
to the leader of the nation talking to y'all directly
Trump
to y'all, and
did
he's
not,
not using big words. He's
but
talking
did not.
regular, and y'all can't
Okay,
take it.
but in simple terms, did not Trump just tell that governor, you know, we are the government. You got to listen to us.
What? No. He told her the law. You got to follow. He told her. She said something about the laws of the state and the federal government. And he said we are the federal government, and you need to follow the laws from the federal government, or you won't
Right.
receive no funding. Yes, that's correct. That's
Well,
100% correct. Yes,
right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
that's a
So
fact. He didn't say nothing
not
wrong.
talking. We not talking. The people was the slaves that was. My point was the people were the slaves that was in the Western countries. The government got the memo, but they just didn't tell the people. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not disagreeing with you. I know the government ain't
so
shit. I know
I
that,
mean,
Kurt.
yeah, the
You just said
government.
the government represent the people. I don't want the government representing me. I don't. That's one of my main reasons of not getting married the Western European way. I don't want the government in my business with my marriage or nothing. I don't want
So
to
you,
join accounts, join taxes, nothing. I don't want to do none of that.
so
I don't
so
want to
you
do
going
any of that. I don't
or
even want them
you,
to know who I'm with.
so when you get married, you gonna put a bone in your nose.
What's that? What?
When you get married, you gonna put a bone in your nose.
Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Let's do about 3 comments. Well, we get up out of here.
That was it. Man said Curtis Wright. On the other side of the coin, Dems refused to push out RBG when she was on life support. Could have had a seat then.
Yeah.
Who RBG? What's RBG?
Okay, good damn question.
On the other side of the coin, Dems refused to push out RBG when she was on life support. I don't know. What else we got? There was a comment that Bree sent me. She said that was a good question or something. I sent it to you. I don't know how far back that was.
It wasn't on our live. Somebody else must be live streaming it too. It wasn't on. It ain't come across ours.
Oh, for real?
Well, that means that you're getting a wider audience. That's a good thing. Y'all brothers are doing a good job. I appreciate you.
She was a Supreme Court justice, man said.
Right, RPG. I forgot the name of the president. I don't know what the initials is. You know, but they held up that Supreme Court justice.
Oh,
They wouldn't.
this was a funny thing I saw. Not I don't mean to go backwards, but I meant to bring this up before. It says Big Meech thought he was about to come home and street niggas was about to kiss his ring and throw him bags of money. Go and get them CDLs, Unc. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious.
Is anyone participating in the boycott they got going on for February 28th?
On the
I
28th.
gotta look it up.
Which one is that, man?
I think they talking about counting
Again?
Target, Walmart.
And yeah, I think I did hear that. And also Joy Reid show was canceled. You know, she the one that told her audience not to invite any family members to Thanksgiving if they're Trump supporters. That's ignorant. Now you gonna flip on that's another thing I want to speak on, but we could save for next time. Why are black people so upset with black people that have a different view on politics? This is supposed to be a democracy, right? So if you vote Democratic and if you vote Republican, you have that right. Mm-hmm. Why black people that vote Republican got to be called coons, stupid, dumb, Uncle Toms? Right. You know what I mean? Why are we doing that? What sense does that make? Why black people? Why are we not open-minded? Why we can't be open-minded just to have a decent conversation? I can have a conversation with anyone and not get upset. All I'm asking is for y'all to speak factual, because I'm just going to speak factual. Right. I'm not going to speak about my feelings.
Oh, you're going to speak about facts as you know it.
No, I'm just going to speak about facts, Kurt. I mean, I think you 0 for 3 tonight. You about 0 for 3 tonight, Kurt. You about 0 for 3. Nor be back next episode, man. Nor I'll see Noah's out somewhere.
But I mean, see, now all of a sudden,
Noah out somewhere partying.
See, he get to judge who wins or who loses. Nah, you didn't win those conversations. You differed with it, but facts are facts. You know what I'm saying? You got alternative facts. I got some facts that I can do.
Mine ain't alternative. Those are they straight up facts, man.
Here's who.
We appreciate y'all in the comments for holding us down tonight, man. We can't do it without y'all.
Hey, BJ, young man, I love y'all, man. I really do.
Love you too.
Y'all let me get some shit off my
Man, listen, man. Like I said, man, I'm going to let Trump know, regardless to what, man. Kurt, my guy. We can't just kick him to the curb. We'll kick everybody else to the curb. But Kurt, my guy, man. Leave him alone, Trump. Leave him alone, man. I got him. Leave him alone, man. He family. You be all right. I got other family members I got to do that for, Kurt. I got family members I got to do that for. I'm about to do that for a lot of people, man. Not everybody. I ain't doing it for everybody. Josh, you late, bro. Josh, we done, man. It's been 3 hours. Josh, never mind, Josh. You've been tuning in.
He was around.
My bad, Josh. My bad, Josh. Josh been tuning in, man. Yo.
What you say? Hey, he been trolling, boy. He like this.
Right. When we back at it?
I don't know. Wednesday or so.
Y'all let us know what nights y'all want to see us.
I'm over
there. Shoot us some topics. Shoot us suggestions and whatever, man. We take it all, man. We love it all, man. We just here doing it. Oh, quick thing. We came up with something new. I don't know.
We're gonna surprise them.
We'll surprise y'all. It got something to do with the kids.
Right. If nothing else, make sure y'all tune in on Sunday.
Some kids will be back through their eyes. They'll be back this Sunday. I guess Kurt will come back Wednesday or something.
Okay.
You say Thursday you gonna do the kids? I might try to get a money in there.
Sunday. See, you do the same thing with politics, man. Here it is. Everybody heard me say Sunday, and you gonna say Thursday. You said Thursday? No, I said Sunday, man. Please listen to Trump twice before you just start criticizing him.
No, I was just wondering.
No, it ain't her birthday, Ma. It ain't her birthday, Ma. It's somebody else's birthday. She just partying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why my teammate ain't here? I can tell about that.
But yeah, we'll come back Wednesday. I'll see what's up with Nora. She's available.
We didn't talk nothing about the West Bank this week. I mean, today, have we?
Who?
About the land over there, the Israel bomb. Nora ain't here, so it ain't
Nora
been
here, so it ain't even come up. She'll have something for us when we. I don't see nothing no more. I don't even know if they still bombing or what. I don't see anything. I haven't saw nothing. So I'm sure the Israelis are still killing Palestinians and stuff. So, but I'll see what Nora got. Nora gonna have a lot when she come back.
They just switched the narrative to how Trump trying to swindle them people out their minerals and shit.
I don't agree with that. I'm not on board with Trump with that. He on his bully shit. He gonna take their land. He gonna put some skyscrapers up there in Palestine and get some money from it. I mean, it's free money. It is what it is.
In Russia invaded what? Ukraine? and he talking about the peace talk. How you gonna have a peace talk and exclude one of the parties and then say, "Well, this is the deal. We're in the war. You gotta let them have the land they already took, and you gotta give us all of your minerals forever."
I don't know. We gonna have to look that up, Kurt. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna have to look that up. I don't know. I can't even speak on it because I don't know if that treaty is correct. I have to fact check everything you say.
It's a treaty. It's a treaty that he refused because that's bully tactic. You want to take Ukraine's all of their minerals and not provide them with any protection against Russia? That's
and I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie. If I had to choose a side, I'm gonna choose Russia because Russia backed Fidel Castro, and Fidel Castro was for the people.
Thanks, Auntie. We appreciate you.
Good looking, Auntie.
We're going to get out of here, y'all. We appreciate y'all spending y'all Sunday evening with us. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening and have a productive week. Hit Monday and then meet us back here on Wednesday.
Appreciate you, Kurt.
All right. Appreciate y'all, man. All love.
I love